encounters over
Hey, there we go. Okay.
The lizard folk of Deep Blood Ravine, in particular, are aggressively pragmatic survivors. Their conquest of the Kuriak village is inevitable unless the Grippleys can secure an advantage. And based on the
terribly sorry about all that.
A human with terrible scars on his
gonna go
arm
back.
leads the explorers. He carries numerous daggers, seems to know his way around the jungle, and wore a strange metal badge with a snake insignia. His colleagues sometimes refer to him by the nickname Five Knives. So they're asking you,
frustrating.
The Grippleys are asking you basically to go and collect some dinosaur eggs.
Okay, now I'm on. Here we go.
Anything else you would like to ask?
Okay.
Five Knives is like taser face. I don't know. I once had a source saying went by the name Stun.
Master Snow
versus he used a non-lethal Wakizashi.
Opponent.
I'm not sure if you know about Sword Saints, but it's a full round action. You swipe them once and it basically does sneak attack damage. So all of a sudden you're doing like 46 whatever.
So
in staggering.
If you ask more about them,
okay, and it looks like they're both on 20 live. Okay.
Your kind calls them dinosaurs. They're the mightiest creatures for miles in any direction. Dangerous.
Now we're back. Okay, welcome back everybody. This is Modern Thursday here at Titan Games in Peoria. We start off our competition tonight with Master Snow on Derp Shadow versus whoever that is. Sorry for the volume problem. Apparently it didn't want to remember that I had a microphone connected. So
okay, how big are you?
okay.
Smaller than the tree, but large enough that they
and we're in a street race cycle.
Flow, probably well beyond your capabilities of dealing.
And apparently they're not really going to care.
The particular one.
Okay, so he's on 12.
Walk upright on two legs,
and he's
at short arms and large, powerful jaws.
Alrighty. So Tassiger on board. This should not take much longer to get down.
You guys also know that because the
and again we are joined in our group
you would do well
by the wonderful
delay or to
Pathfinder group. So we are taken to the magical land of Kavu, as I believe it to be.
Yes, as with the last adventure, it counts delays, and the more you have, the more difficult it is to otherwise succeed.
I was on top, auto update. There we go. Now we're good.
Because that was at the end after
Gain a life.
We only almost died to one.
Right.
Yeah, it was one. We didn't even set a trap. I should understand. You should understand the kind of necessity I am for this party as a back.
Snell's getting in with
the
Derp Shadow and Tassiper. He's going down to 9.
Prepare. If there's any last-minute purchases you need to make, anything on the always available list would be
swinging
available.
As much as I hate to see Derp Shadow win, it is Master Snow, and he is coming back off of his best showing at Eternal Weekend
Fortunately,
with 1-round victory.
To part with a large shield for the
takes all 8 of it.
Listed in the book.
You said there were some kids messing around with a Masterwork short sword?
Yes, Masterwork weapons are also on the always available list. So
there's
to bring up there were 2 kids messing around with it.
There's a creature that's going to get pushed.
So I can't bribe them.
Was that a Zulaport cutthroat? Is this aristocrats? They very well may be aristocrats.
I already have a master rapier, so it doesn't matter.
But anybody who doesn't have a master weapon can purchase it for 300 gold plus the cost of the weapon as listed in the book.
That was 350.
It's 300 plus the cost of the weapon.
Because I know
and Snell pulls out the victory. Game 1.
It's 150
or 150.
But bang.
So, that being said, you guys depart from the
Now we go to the sideboard and
village into the Cavalands. The Cavalands teem with wildlife, from squawking birds and stinging insects to humongous trees that create a dense canopy above. Vines, roots, and large-leafed plants cover much of the ground. The Ripley's directions lead northwest through the dark.
Reset the time, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Not in the least.
It grows thicker as the Krylik village.
As you might tell by the description, we do have the return of Sambo Baggins, so that's something to look forward to.
So you guys will need to make a survival check to navigate.
So we have full-on returns. We've got Danzy, who's playing Storm, I think they said. Sambo's on Boggles, and Master Snow, of course, is playing Derp Shadow.
I got 13.
Because I think he's plus.
I think a Wayfinder is +2 for
No, I meant the Wayfinder. I think it's +2.
Oh, I need...
Okay, so I have a +4 on top of this. So.
Oh.
26. Am I the only person doing Wayfinder, by the way?
So that would be. What did you guys get over there?
I was gonna get one.
20, 16.
They're worthy because there's a lot of things.
So you roll a d20 and then add if you have the survival skill, otherwise your wisdom modifier.
+2 because of
Okay. So
Oh,
anyone?
by the way, if you're playing Kara this evening, we should probably exchange figs. This is an actual Kyra. The notes look just like the picture. Yeah.
Remarkably similar.
The figure off the page.
The Wayfinder is a +2, by the way. I just double checked.
So, and this does this several times throughout this adventure. It instructs you to go with the highest one and then convert
Now we're back
everybody else
for
who
game
succeeded
2
over
of this
them
match.
to aid another, which I believe gives you guys a total of about 32 to 34, which is far higher than you need to get.
And then all of a sudden, when we need to make something over 15, we all roll a 1.
So, in addition to making your way through the jungle, you do spot tracks left by several rival explorers, to include at least 6 medium humanoids and a curious set of smaller tracks left by a barefoot humanoid missing 2 digits on the right foot.
Alright.
Before you ask, no, I can't track. I'm more of a.
I'm gonna pop my camera off for 2 seconds while I do some loading of information. I'll be right back.
Lizard folk.
Somebody wants to lose
People
one.
people who can't afford shoes.
So, about 4 miles from the Krylik village, the terrain suddenly drops off into a deep ravine. The far side of the ravine is 60 feet away, and its craggy faces descend 100 feet to the ravine floor below. The gap in the jungle allows a glimpse of the sky above, where the trees grow to the very edge of the ravine, and their dense canopy still blocks out much of the light. Several of the trees have massive, shaggy-barked trunks, sporting countless twisting limbs. The trees' strong roots grow deep into the earth, and some even dangle over the side of the ravine.
All the times I should have brought rope arrows.
So this will be a climb check, but before that, anybody who has knowledge nature.
That'd be true.
I also know.
20. And you roll
29.
So you actually both recognize a.
And just like that, I'm back.
on the ravine wall.
Okay.
It is called a monkey tree.
Snell's on the
This is a tree
on the draw this turn, which means that he's going to take a little bit of time to get back down to lethal range.
Overwhelming spicy odor. So you know that you will need to avoid touching this as you scale down the ravine, and that this will increase the difficulty of the climb check to reach the bottom.
Oh, I'm confident I can reach the bottom.
High five.
Maybe we'll probably get there faster than everyone else.
Spicy sing to attract monkeys. Is that why it's called a monkey tree?
Yes, apparently it is.
Thinking long and hard about what to do, and just passes the turn. No reason to rush it.
Somebody should have brought rope. This would have made this a whole lot better.
He has rope.
You have 2 things of rope.
I don't know what that is. What is that, Snow? Why don't you tell me? Snow's going cracking.
Does anybody else have rope?
Gonna fetch. Probably taking 3 off that.
You're a druid, yes? You say change?
No, I'm an investigator.
Oh, right. Okay.
Shall we look around for another route down?
Somewhere that can get us down with.
Somebody make a survival check.
Hey!
Not it.
Yeah, I
How was
was
that
at
roll?
20. Give me 20.
So we got Snow and his
you could.
derp shadow.
There is another way you could go down, but it will cost you several hours trekking around.
It's a lot better than dropping down a ravine, so...
We aim for the water and just.
And he throws a counter at it, it looks like. Or
I
he
can't make a swim check
ratchet.
midair.
Or EE'd. Okay, that's an engineered explosives.
Could I fly down?
No.
No,
Do
you
you
have
have the spell Featherfall?
Nope.
Also, you might want to set your spells for the day, because you only have so many. You can set one aside for burning hands, and you have a ring in case you desperately need to make one. Because yay, bonded objects are better than familiar.
I still hope we just climb down the damn wall. We already know the one thread. We don't know what the hell's down the other way.
Probably something to
Okay.
fight as opposed to avoid.
Okay.
And apparently, whoops.
We're going to tie off your rope so that we only have to fall 50 feet. And I will set the example.
Give me a climb check.
I'll be right behind it.
17.
Easily climb down 50 feet to where the rope
Damn
ends,
clock.
and then you kind of
Oh,
skitter
this
around
clock.
and carefully
Play,
avoiding
play,
the
play,
monkey
play,
tree
play.
and make it to the bottom.
Huzzah!
10.
10.
I'm going to try and catch him.
You know, once you make the example, somebody's gonna mess
Easily
up.
scale down the part with the rope, and then you start getting down, and you're about 10 feet down into the past part of the rope, and you're having difficulty of avoiding the
Hotkeys don't work.
the tree. So you pause for a minute.
I don't
and
know.
Go ahead and give me another climb to get the rest of the way down.
Whoa. Okay, I just take a look up and double derp shadow on the board.
Negative something.
Double 5/5 derp shadows. Looking at there.
So you manage to get to the bottom,
He's
but
gonna
not without
fetch
not
again.
without touching the monkey tree, and your hands are now covered with a pungent oil.
Okay, there's no water in the bottom. Can I like go wash my hands off?
Say thank you to the nice referee.
And I believe Snell's gonna get the cheaty face today.
Ain't you got no upbringing at all?
So with your knowledge nature roll from before,
And he's just gonna
you
bolt
would know
that.
You could take the time to wash yourself off.
Apparently
However, it
he
will
didn't,
take,
and he's just gonna swing for 2.
a long enough time
5/5.
that it would
So
count
puts
as
him
a
at
delay to do
a
so.
cool 10.
Who else has climb checks?
Just go around the table.
Yeah, who's next?
5. 5. So 5. The DC to climb with a rope is 5. So you get to halfway down. Go ahead and give me another check.
That's the cleric legend. Okay.
I'm trying
14.
You're gonna gain some life.
You make it down.
So he did get on 10.
And then the 19.
You also make it down.
Alright.
And he's gonna thought seize.
You make it all the way down, no problems.
Pay 2. You don't need that.
13. So you make
don't
it
need
down.
that.
And as with him, you
No
you're down
sanguine bond
half
for
the end of the
you.
rope, and you'll need another check to make it to the bottom without grabbing the.
And put
tree.
Snell to 2. Oh, he says he's gonna fetch.
You
And
manage
he's
to
just going
pause
to
for a
finish him out
minute,
here because that is
and
now
manage
a
to make it down
11
without-
11
without,
derps
infecting
on the board.
yourself.
And goes just swinging with those.
I'm trying to figure
And
out
cheaty face for good measure.
what it takes to remove,
There's no way to end it, or there's no way to block
that would
this.
definitely help my situation.
Stick out your hand, that's a good game.
Otherwise, I'm rolling natural.
You've got nothing, stick out your hand, that's a good game, and you're dead.
-1.
Yeah, I actually put ranks in climb.
Welcome back, Master Snow. We've missed you a lot.
Would it be under Dawning Armor?
Oh my.
I had a character over the weekend who would have rolled against.
Next match, we're going to have Sambo Baggins rocking his boggles versus whoever on the main day on the screen. But until then,
he only had
Would it
6
just be
points
under
as well.
armor?
okay.
It should be under armor. It doesn't take that long to remove a breastplate.
Because I can remove it, put it in my bag. I definitely have the room, and then I'd be rolling with a +3.
Well, you can throw it over the edge. We'll find it at the bottom.
No.
Okay. I think this is going to work.
So
I need to set up because
do that?
Yep.
I'm lazy and didn't do it ahead of
Even
time.
then, I at least got down to the
So-
make a second roll.
Since DC is 5 to climb with a rope.
13?
And
So you get to the bottom, but unfortunately you two end up slipping and touching the monkey tree.
Well, I have gloves for a reason.
and
Goodbye, disposable leather gloves.
and
So I don't get
Ooh.
I don't have to go out of my way for something like
It
that.
actually specifically
that doesn't look
says
too
that
good.
even if you have
And
gloves,
add.
if the oils react. Yes.
Of course.
Nice try.
So I've got a
And
water
add.
skin.
Okay.
And again, you can wash it off, but to do so will count as a delay. So you guys will have to decide if you want to.
Would it be
Hey, Mr.
multiple
Snow.
delays if more than one of us does it?
No, you could all both wash.
Congrats
it off
on your
first.
win. Welcome aboard,
Just the one
sir.
delay is good enough.
I'm just setting up this week's ban hammer. Don't give away anything. We don't have anything up there yet.
Like,
Well,
with
that
a
would be-
29, do I know how bad this
It
is?
might. It would make sneaking up on
Okay.
a foe's much more difficult,
So-
I don't think we're seeing that one
and
either.
it might attract the notice of predators.
How about this?
Actually, with
Roll
my
a
leather
die.
gloves, I can use it as a distraction. So I can take the leather gloves,
Let's roll a
throw it
die.
across the room, have it go, oh shit, some over
Is
there.
it good at filtering out background?
Huh?
Is the mic good at filtering out background noise? Or?
I have no idea. Probably
Just
not.
move on, because at this point I
Because
don't-
it's been
Okay.
fluctuating.
Alright,
It's
so-
supposed to pick up forward, but I mean, it's gonna be loud. That's okay.
It's alright. It gives you the illusion that you're at a large event.
It
and there's lots of
is.
stuff going
Big
on.
event. Large peoples.
Yeah,
Massive explosions. John Travolta.
indeed.
After several hundred feet, the train gives way to a natural trail.
Okay.
So Eternal Weekend was fun.
How'd you do?
I went 3 and 4 in Vintage, which is an improvement over last year,
Fantastic.
and 5-3 in Legacy.
The ravine walls and a distant canopy
Lost
still
my
block
round.
out
Well,
most
got my
of
third
the
loss in
light
round 8 against
along the
Infect.
path.
Okay.
Where the path
Infect, huh?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Still alive and well in Legacy.
I am so very sad. I'm sorry.
Gataxian Probe is still a thing in that format.
Oh, that is true.
Although I was using it too, so.
Well, yeah, so fair and balanced.
Yep. He actually had an interesting thought. He recommended taking out the Forces of Wills against him, because even though it's kind of a combo deck, it's still an attrition deck.
Alright.
And actually might not have been a bad idea, because they could have brought in 2 more Pyroclasms
Yeah.
and 2 other pieces of removal, so.
But it's just so hard to give up the force.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to say, but their pump spells don't matter if they can't put a if they don't have any creatures.
don't
to put
have
them
a
on.
creature,
so
they're- yeah.
that is fair to say. Maybe it could be play draw to be like, oh, they can't kill you on turn 1. Their creatures don't have haste,
That is true.
so
You live and learn and get better.
yep. So it's worth considering, because I think I haven't played Infect a ton in Legacy, but I probably like 2 wins and 4 losses against it in the last couple of years.
So you're not doing so hot.
Not so good. So maybe I should listen to the Infect guy's plan.
That's
considering
true.
he gives it to me after the game. It's not
Yeah,
like,
well, yeah, he's not going to say, well, you know, you should beat me this way.
Yeah.
No, because he wants to advance.
Exactly.
Last week, due to clerical errors, I unfortunately did not have a ban hammer.
Oh, well.
I had an idea for a ban hammer, but I didn't get to do it. Now, as we know, I like to pick my ban hammers
At random.
At random and completely arbitrarily.
You need to have a look at me. I'm the DCI up here when you
Anybody
do
else
this.
who has a perception check can do so.
There's only 6 people, but it's 7 people playing, so who's missing?
We're missing the-
Say, while you're doing that, I do want to legitimately gripe. The
What's your legitimate gripe?
Wizards released their Grand Prix list for the remainder of 2018.
Yes.
There are 0 non-rotating Grand Prix that aren't on a coast.
You guys notice
All of the Charlotte, North Carolina, Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta, Georgia is the only quote Midwest.
It's closer. It's not Midwestern.
Yeah,
That's-
it's in the middle of the state. It's the closest one at 12-hour drive.
But you know,
Indy,
you know what I said.
Milwaukee, limited.
Well, don't you know anything, Snow?
Now,
Only
these
people
guys
who
actually
live
thought
on a
about it.
coast
If we
play
were
Magic.
off, we wouldn't have
I mean,
to
there
do
are
it.
Grand Prix in the middle of the country, but they're limited, team limited, standard. Ugh.
Either way,
What's that?
I don't know. Something these kids are playing these days. I think it's the derivative of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Being able to
That sounds terrible.
I know.
I thought that was Frontier.
No, that's that's a Pokemon variant. I think.
Oh, right. That's right.
So yeah, if I want to play Modern or Legacy, it's head out to Seattle or Connecticut
Yeah, but Seattle's in Washington, and there's nothing good in Washington
at all.
at all.
The National Pinball Museum.
Huh?
The National Pinball Museum.
The National Pinball Museum is in Washington. The only good thing in Washington. But anyway,
So yeah, maybe another
Yeah,
year of
so-
not going to Grand Prix
This
that's
would
sad.
be
or
That is
flying
sad.
out to
where
one.
we can
Vegas has got a Modern and the Standard one again in July. I might just fly out to Vegas for the lulz.
Go to
Want
Vegas.
to go to Vegas?
What?
Want to go to Vegas in June or July?
I don't know.
Play some Modern? Play some blackjack?
And let me
Or whatever?
confirm. your
Maybe.
guys' level.
I don't know.
You are
I don't know how well I do planes, but
3.
anyway,
Yeah, that's what medication's for.
that is true. Medication.
Got to, at Eternal Weekend, Ren and I did get to say hi to Randy Bueller.
Oh, cool.
We ambushed him in the. We were both walking outside the venue. He was heading, I think, back to the broadcast area. And
Is he ever coming back with anything on Card Kingdom?
I don't know. We were just kind of discussing. We've only talked for like a minute or two. We were just kind of discussing Vintage Super League, and
Because I know he's got that Vintage Super League that's on Twitch, and that's just not the same.
no, but it's pretty awesome though. You should check it out if you haven't watched Vintage Super League. It is.
As more people are
Then it is quite the format.
It is a thing. It is a thing.
Yeah, it is. If you want a format that it's go from turn one.
It's true.
It is you can lose based on your mulligan decisions.
All right.
And we all know that I mulligan poorly.
We got 17.
But anyway, I have the band hammer.
All right, we've done stalling. He's got the stats.
It is up. It's ready to go.
Is it Mishra's Workshop?
It is not Mishra's Workshop because that's not in Modern.
Thank the Great Flying Spaghetti Monster for that.
But
Number 5.
there is something that is in Modern, and it's a plague on this. And it's a plague on this wonderful game of ours. It's a plague that's been there from day one. It's the most, aside from basic lands, the most printed card in this game. Did you know that?
2 swarms.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do not. I can't wait.
That card is Giant Growth, Giant Growth, Giant Growth, Giant Growth, Giant Growth.
Scorching Ray, the 1 in the air.
It's
20.
it's not a thing anymore.
Okay.
Stop trying to make it still a thing. The red was it Bestial Wrath or no the red one.
Yeah.
The red has Giant Growth now. Just like there's no more Disenchant. It's now Naturalize. Giant Growth has shifted from green to red. It's no longer a green thing.
But you can
Green
use that,
doesn't need
ability
Giant Growth. It's gone.
for,
It's
Pirate
dead.
Legacy, which would work
There's no
better.
point to it. It's taking up a roster slot for something good. That's why I'm calling for the big old burn hammer to smack down on Giant Growth. It's the last of a holdout. The other holdout was Healing Self, and they got rid of that a long time ago.
Make Ancestral Recall great again.
It should.
19 touch,
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to keep these around, you might as well put Dark Ritual in Modern. You might as well put Ancestral Recall in Modern. You might as well put Lightning Bolt back in Modern because you learned your lesson on Lightning Bolt. You try to bring it back,
I didn't roll the test.
it was too good.
I mean, it is in modern. It's just not
It is in
standard.
modern, but it's not in standard anymore. But you gave it to modern, and modern loves it. Modern doesn't love giant growth.
rid of
Modern doesn't need giant growth.
Ban Giant Growth, reprint Dark Ritual. And Tendrils of Agony.
Well, that's going too far. We don't need more storm. We don't need more storm.
And how much damage?
No,
You're right.
no.
I'm an evil person, and I don't actually even like to play Storm. I kind of like to play against it.
That's because you play stupid decks.
Yes, I do.
To affect the swarm?
Speaking of stupid decks,
What do you got?
oh my god.
It seems
I built
to
it, and it's
be
fun
less
as hell.
effective against the swarm than you
Look at
might
this
have
terrible piece of crap.
expected it was going to
All right, we've got Spellskite, Blood Crypt, Swamp,
be here.
Dragon Skull
No,
Summon.
I understand
All right.
that there is a mistake in there, and there's a card that's not supposed to be in there because it's not modern. That's not it. That is in modern.
I'm
So we
sorry,
have Browbeat.
not- it-
For those of you like me who've never heard of this card before, a red and 2 other, unless a player has Browbeat, deal 5 damage to him or her. Target player draws 3 cards.
Count as a single target spell.
Vexing Devil, Foreboding Ruins,
It does, but in hand, I don't have
I know.
Fire Jet would be
Contaminated Ground, Enchanted Land is a swamp. Whenever it becomes tapped, control. Oh, Psychic Venom that turns your land into a swamp.
Yeah.
Vexing Devil, Gear Hulk, combustible types. Another Contaminated Ground, so it's a red-black.
That's not supposed to be there.
Blasting Salvo, or Blazing Salvo is apparently not
Yeah, that is
modern
not.
legal,
That-
so
that's my bad.
Banhammered.
Banhammered before it even made it into the format.
your turn.
Sword Point Diplomacy. So is this a choose-your-own-adventure
It
deck?
is your choose your own adventure
Okay,
deck.
I heard you talking about this. We have Dash Hopes. When you play Dash Hopes, any player may pay 5 life. If they do, counter the spell. Otherwise, you get to counter spell. Black, trying to be blue.
Unless these things
So yeah, blackmail. Target player reveals 3 cards from their hand, and you choose one of them. Alright, well, that's the thing. Bitter Blossom.
That's just for defense.
Right, some more
Because I'm
Sword
going to
Point.
die right away.
And these Blazing
Yeah,
Salvos.
there's
They're
a
out.
play set of those.
And that will be Ant Swarm.
And the Spellskite for reasons.
Just in case you might make the wrong choice, I'm going to help you make the right one.
Some Grafdigger's Cage. Main
And then,
deck.
and then these are
Oh,
sideboard.
this is sideboard.
Now. That's the
Alright,
sideboard.
just not
now.
flipping sideboard.
That's main deck though.
Okay, so Grafdigger's Cage. Leyline of Punishment.
Just in case you want to try to make the wrong decision of gaining life or preventing damage.
Royal Assassin.
'Cause-
Wrong art, but
Well, it is the wrong art, but nobody ever sees the assassin come.
Jester's Cap's modern legal?
Yes, it is. It was printed in 8th edition. It had that stupid art. It looks like a big old
Yeah,
jester.
at least you have the good art,
Yeah,
Jester's Cap.
Yeah, the good art.
That's amazing. I mean, I'm so sad. I remember the day. This is the original Ice Age one for those of you.
So automatic damage to any
This is correct art, Jester's Cap. And at a quarter, there's no reason whatsoever to ever have the wrong art one.
Nope.
Sad, too. These used to be like $25 cards. I once
Yep.
opened a box and a half of Ice Age at Walden Books, cracking pack after pack after pack after pack to finally get one. So I spent like $150 to get a $25 card because
Yep.
I'm great at that. However, this was before the internet was a thing. You couldn't just go to Channel Fireball and buy them. You had to trade for them.
call Troll and Toad or send in a catalog slip if you wanted to purchase it from them. You can't counter that.
I'm going to hold my action for the
Devore's power and toughness equal to the number of non-basic lands in your opponent's
It's just
graveyards.
suspendability.
Okay, suspend.
Actually, if you can handle
X can't be 0. Whenever a time counter is removed from it, while it's removed from the game, destroy target non-basic land. So you're just blowing lands up from
Just blowing
suspend.
lands up a turn.
Some Shatterstorms.
I'm playing next.
Revised copy and 5th edition.
It don't matter.
And Wild Ricochet for the lulz.
Just in case they try to make more wrong decisions.
The second
So I just need to find a replacement for that Blazing Salvo, which shouldn't really be a problem.
onto
But yeah,
Look at this.
Lava
It's hell,
Spike.
but it's
Does Blazing Salvo hit creatures and players?
no Blazing the Blazing Salvo was 3 damage to a creature unless that player takes 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's their choice. Let your creature take the damage, or you can choose to take it for them at a little bit of an increase.
under defense fort.
Good lord. But that falls into the category of Danzy saw a 3-mana red Wrath that was unless somebody has them unless somebody takes 6 damage, Wrath the board. So again, that's in not modern because I think that one was Legion.
Firejet on
Onslaught was a really good block. It gets the rad rap for just being a tribal block, but there were some really good non-tribal cards in there. But anyway, I'm going to put Sambo up on next match. Did you win, Sambo?
No.
Why not?
Because I was playing against Troll and I couldn't get my hate.
That's a good matchup for you.
What are you playing?
Bottles, as always.
It should be a good matchup for you.
You can certainly raise it. In Tron, if Boggle stumbles a little bit, you can go Karn into pick off a thing, and then Eugene and Sadness.
Well, Karn can't pick off a thing.
It can pick off an enchantment off the
It can pick off an enchantment, yeah. So let me ask you this, Sambo. Have you finally given in and played fetches and shocks?
Because my dad made me.
No, that's not the right answer. The correct answer is yes, I've seen the light and now it's playing better.
I don't like fetches.
Sambo,
I never get them.
Sambo, yes, I've seen the light and now I'm playing it proper.
I tried.
Yes, I've seen the light and now I'm playing it proper.
No, I played it wrong.
You are right. If you're not playing fetches, you are doing it wrong.
Right.
No, I have fetches. I'm playing it wrong.
Right, no. Yes, I've seen the light and now I'm playing it correctly.
But I'm not playing it correctly.
Well, maybe that's why you lost.
I played better without fetches.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
That's not the right answer.
Fetch, you need the fetch for the sick tech of go get your Dryad Arbor.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need to stop Liliana, and sometimes you need to put 10 power on that stupid thing and cross all of your fingers.
That's what the cartouche is for.
So Veritree.
Dryad Arbor is not so much a need anymore.
Look at that. Look
Is
at
that the
that.
cartouche
I stole
for?
100 against 10.
I got nothing.
That was funny.
Tactical retreat.
I don't know
And
why.
I win.
It's something about Titan. Something about this building causes that clock to stop.
No.
It doesn't do it at the zone.
It stopped when I won, too.
Whatever I am, I'm running.
Well, I had tried to reset it, or I thought about resetting
So it
it.
was like 30 minutes when I walked in here.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Bring us around to
But, no, I didn't reset it when the match started because I'm Evil Bob and I never restart the clock.
I'm going to run cast less.
But,
that's about 30 feet.
oh my.
Everybody within 50 feet of me.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
For those reasons and so many more, get rid of Giant Growth.
What does
Doesn't
giant
need it.
growth do?
1 green mana target creature gets +3/+3. On your turn.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Whoops.
It is telling that that card wasn't good enough to make the Infect deck.
It should be the
Yeah.
Batter Hammer.
Yeah, I mean,
So not
It
only ants are on
deserves
fire.
it.
I mean,
They move away
No!
from the door to avoid the
no. I mean, there is even. Look at that.
Move over there.
They made
The textless promo
they
version.
made a
of it.
textless promo
Fire
with alternate art, and they even commissioned new art for Return to Ravnica.
Yep.
Stop!
OG Mouse and the OG Flyer.
Ice Age Fly.
Okay.
Maybe instead of
And OG
banning
Mouse.
Giant Growth, we should just ban all the incorrect arts of Giant Growth.
I do like the bear.
But it's actually
You like the bear. Speaking of which, will you be dressing up like a bear for Halloween on at Scott's?
Okay. Let's see. That'd be base attack plus dexterity.
Sad news,
Nothing else.
faithful viewers.
Uh,
It has been a tradition that the Friday before Halloween, I attend Modern as the bear, playing a wonderful bear deck in some form or another. But the powers that be, Scott, decided this year it would be a better idea to have standard tomorrow night
But
at the
By the
zone.
way, do you include the plus?
And you're getting ahead of me.
yeah,
You're right. 16.
And we do normally broadcast from the zone on Tuesdays, but enough people have already come forward to Danzy and said that because it's Halloween, they're not going to be able to attend.
So you have to come.
So he's going to not hold Tuesday Modern on Halloween.
So dumb.
So that means
Nor should you.
I'm in the lurch.
We could stream Magic Online.
We could. We could. We could do a lot of things.
Tuesday's the only day next week I'll probably play. Or BMA, I don't know if I was going to play or not, but
I go second.
We could definitely do Magic Online. I need to. Yeah, I think we should be able to capture it. No problem. Set it up.
Oh, hand art craft.
Like you could be Hya and I would be Hya. Yeah, that might work. Possibly.
I got Dark Ray.
I do have multiple costumes this year, though. One I'm very proud of.
Okay, which way is
Tee.
it?
So from you, that would be
But anyway,
Dark Pulse.
1, 2, 3, 4,
so
6, 7, 8.
you did good at Pittsburgh, ish.
Yeah.
Better.
yeah,
You had fun though, right?
had fun. Yep, lots of
Good.
fun.
That's good.
Better in Vintage was in. Even the games I lost, I was in. So
Did you?
Oh my god.
I don't know if these came from Dan. He didn't say one way or another, but he said he was going out to Eternal Weekend to try to
No, what's the,
find.
how many dice damage does it do?
Oh, it's a D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1.
And then one
He had
square every
contacted
one
some
round.
vendors who were going to be out there to go through their bulks to try to find more
So
Eefies.
it does 1 point of fire damage
Here they
to
are.
you.
And I actually have some more Eefies for the preserve.
The worst you could do.
Yeah.
Of course it's Talon.
The
Another
Eefy
play
preserve.
set.
Another play set.
And like, other than
Thank
that,
you.
I am
Thank you everybody who's donating these wonderful. They're going to a happy place. They're
totally not a paper shredder.
It's not a paper shredder.
I know. I just like to lay that
It's,
out. Like I said, it's totally not.
Totally not. It's not a paper shredder. Don't even say things like that. That hurts. They are happy
I don't have you
Happy
on the
Oofies.
Druid. What initiative did you roll?
with giant growths all over.
Those are some giant oofies.
They're giant oofies. And Gilbert Godfrey.
I don't suppose you are.
And a derp
It
shadow.
would be your turn now. Then.
That'd be nice.
An artwork would be perfect.
Look at how happy those moofies are.
Artwork eats all
They're just romping in their field, throwing a pigskin around in the background.
he gains something.
You know, they've grown. I need to take another picture of them out in their environment, just to show just how big their numbers are growing and see how fun. And speaking of the Oofy Preserve, I did say that all of the gimmicks would be coming back this week,
No,
and that also means
occupying the same square.
Now,
it's time for Slap for Subs, everybody.
yeah, 30-foot radius.
We are on another channel.
You got a whole thing of
Unfortunately, Natural Awesome is no longer our home. So everyone who did subscribe to Natural Awesome, I thank you very much. Now I need you to come over to the new channel, Zone 521, where I am now, and subscribe. When we get 100 subs,
Hi, Mr. Yeah.
Mr. Ben Seidel gets slapped on camera.
So you can channel it to not.
Spread it around. Slap for subs.
Talks me into it.
Full subs. We just need 100, yo.
Living creatures and it's
That's all we need.
I take the effect within that area, so
What is?
I'll do
Slap.
that.
What's up? Slap. What's up?
Slaps for subs.
Slap. What's up?
Just advocating the slapping of Ben Seidel. Ran into his wife at Target where she works apparently, and she came up. Is like, "Bonnie, is that you?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "I'm Ben's wife." It's like, "Oh, Seidel." It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Thank you for trying to get, or thank you for your support in slapping your husband." It's like, "Oh, happy to help."
Fortitude save, and you will take 3 points of damage.
We currently have.
11
Where's the-
passes.
One viewer, and that's you.
That's me. But we do get many more on the back end, so people do watch later. I do got to say that.
I watch later a lot.
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it. Your support is welcome.
Oh my
That's why I
god.
keep saying the truth.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at this
I
picture
can
like
get
so many
megas in
different
this
builds earlier.
box.
You have the most messed
You
up.
get what?
Get 2 figures and I can get megas.
It was
Wow.
Like Pokemon
Yes,
duels.
it was.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Get Pokemon
Oh yeah. We're more than 10% there, everybody. We
Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna go ahead and
Uh,
misfire the one that's on.
we had over 70
Okay.
when the other channel was
You're taking
abandoned.
a lot of damage.
Is Dave even doing any speaking?
I don't
or-
know. Nobody's still heard of Dave.
Oh, well,
Heard from Dave.
We're talking like Brent and I were talking like you should probably pick a rather than bounce between channels anyway, just dedicated channels. So
I'm
this
not.
can just
I'm
be
not
yours.
bouncing. I'm on this channel.
That is awesome.
I'm not going to go on his channel if he wants to do anything, or even if he doesn't. That's why it's my XSplit. It's the channel I created. Yeah, it started at the zone, but it's all encompassing. So it doesn't matter what it's called. Subscribe to it. Come here, watch us every Tuesday and every Thursday. Subscribe. Slap Ben Seidel.
New round.
And I think
All right,
I've
round
heard.
2 is about to fire. So
Good luck, Sambo.
we get to see Sam boggle some people.
Who's Sambo playing? Which side Sambo's on?
Yes, that one takes 1.
2.
I don't care.
1d6 plus
Solid
1.
blue
He's
die
treated as
set.
a level higher.
Solid blue, white die,
So
white.
now
Oh, he's on. Sambo's on this side.
Investigator
Hey,
has attempted to throw
what's
an
Zach
alchemist
playing?
fire, and he fumbles it, and it falls into your square. So you,
I just
and
take 1.
both swarms will take. It's 2. You'll take 2 points of fire damage.
I've got ants in my eye.
Did it land on my square in particular?
No, it landed.
Come on down.
Oh, it's 1 to splash.
It's only 1
Okay.
damage on the splashing squares.
So, I'm sorry, 1 fire damage. Both swarms, you will take 2 fire damage, and you will take 1.
This is like watching three speeches.
Yeah, this needs Benny Hill music.
So
There we go.
roll, so that was
Folk versus
1
Boggles.
on the fire damage.
Mayweather versus.
2.
No, that's a bad example.
So now it's the other swarm's turn, and it is going to, while on fire,
Get rid of that victory. It'll be back
your
soon.
square.
There is something he could do with a swift action.
Where's it at?
Because there's
Swift or immediate.
There it
It
is.
is.
Alright.
So probably not right now.
Right. So you'll take 3 damage, and you
Let's
can make
get
a
some.
fortitude
Oh, hang on.
save. Good on that. And then it
Let's
is
see if that'll
your
actually
turn
keep
next.
running.
Can I borrow the book?
Media files.
Advanced players. One right over there.
So right here.
Somebody without powder.
Without
Alright.
cooking.
Alright, cool. So, fire supremacy. Resistance 5 to fire, so whatever fire damage you took,
Merfolk.
negate it. Congratulations. So whatever so really all the damage you took was the 3 from the ants.
So really I'm at 5.
Yep.
I also feel so bad about lighting on fire.
Yep. In addition, whenever you were within 5 feet to a source of flame, which is as large as a campfire, which seeing as a giant swarm on fire.
Boggles.
Yes, probably. It's 5 feet, so it's probably the same as a campfire.
You can draw the flame around you for 1 round as a swift action. Anyone striking you with a melee weapon and unarmed strike takes an amount of damage equal to half your wisdom level. Minimum 1. Plus
We're
1
good to
wisdom
go,
every
everybody.
1. This is considered a little higher. We will raise the trade. So he could take. So he'll probably do that. And then fire jet towards the druid, which would still hit.
I mean, if it's gonna have labels, you might as well use them. Alright.
This is why I'm the tactical leader.
Sambo's fidgeting is gonna cause the camera to shake. I have a feeling
You
incessantly.
just roll for damage. He has to roll, and the 2 swarms and the druid needs to make a reflex check. They're investigating.
That's a fish
4 plus
So,
versus those
plus
awesome
1.
little boggles. He's so cute.
Can you make a reflex check for me?
Everybody loves a boggle. Everybody loves a boggle.
16. Yep, he does it. So you are taking round down, right? For half.
Yes.
So you
Oh
take
god,
3
that's
fire
so
damage.
glary. Is that an aether vial?
So,
I mean, it's fish, so it's
that
probably an aether
does
vial.
destroy and disperse the remaining swarms.
Does that count if they make their reflex check for the 3 points?
No, they would still die.
Okay.
Horrible day.
And good riddance.
So we've got 2 clerics.
I
and
apologize.
like 5 bottles of cure left.
Have to drop a
So-
key. God, to take a
All
few
right, everybody
drops.
gather around for healing.
I have a wand also. If you don't-
All right,
You might want to.
play the forest and the boggle.
Everybody recover 3.
Hey, he's up to full.
Okay, who's still damaged?
So much glare.
I found it absolutely hysterical that you're using pill bottles to heal us.
I'm currently sitting at 4 points down.
Okay. Channel positive energy again. Recover 3.
I'm good from that point. The one
Good
point
enough.
isn't exactly
Can't attack with it
necessary.
at 6, Sambo.
Okay, not
Another
the answer
vial?
off the corpse. Is he easier to identify?
Yes, you can identify him or investigate. Check out his
His
loots, if you will.
Well, first off, he's currently clutching something, so.
Put something good down.
So-
Oh!
Apparently he
Oh,
has
not
this
that
note
one.
in his possession.
Bad play.
You guys want to
Spider Umbra.
look at that?
That's what he was desperately.
Swing for 2.
What was he
That's
desperately
what
reaching for?
was.
Well, either way, I
Get there. Get there, Sambo.
What's the
I
name
believe
of
in
the
you,
note?
buddy.
I'll wait for him to finish.
Curse catcher.
Oh no, he was desperately reaching for
Not
a
a-
flask of alchemist fire.
Not a whole lot of.
I'll hand that over to the
He
druid.
also has a rapier, a masterwork composite longbow, a potion of invisibility, a potion of cure moderate wounds, 2 oils of magic weapons.
Yeah, an instant or sorcery, and there's not a whole lot of those in boggles, so that curse catcher is just a 1/1 body right now.
What are the royals of magic? What?
It's like a potion, but for weapons.
Sure, I'll take it.
So keep in mind, all of those consumables disappear at the end of the adventure if they aren't used.
What are the different types of ammo?
Oh, yeah.
Sleep arrows.
I'm not too close, am I?
Yep, 2 sleep arrows.
We were like in the wall
I'm sorry.
last week.
What is it called again?
And the regular arrows? Is it a full quiver?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's 20.
So we've got the glary merfolk.
Alright,
Whatever that is.
So I can get everybody's attention.
That's a big
Move it
blob
here.
of glare.
Jace, I've had enough of your games. Cheering at dice is one thing, but gambling away our wages, that I will not forget. No more idle jobs for you. This time, you go into the jungle with the others. Bring back the eggs or face my displeasure. I will not bother reporting to Zero this time. If you fail, I will let your fellow agents take care of you in whatever manner they see fit. You will not see a bit of coin until the talisman is in my hands.
With megalithic stones.
Is this dude barefoot, missing toes?
And these guys would probably be from the Aspis Consortium.
Trying to figure out if this was the guy's footprints we were seeing earlier.
All those footprints. Yeah, probably.
Is he wearing shoes?
Does not say, so I take it he is not.
Size 12 and a half Bruno Mollies.
Does he look like a hippie?
Can't really tell the Anthony.
Yeah, he probably
Okay.
looks completely like a.
Well,
no,
knowing these are bad
he's
guys.
an Aspis Consortium guy.
Okay, knowing these
Okay.
guys are bad guys, I'm assuming
Lord.
that he loves his women the same way
That's
he
an
likes his
18.
shoes. 11.
You've got a 2-2 versus a 2-2. He's going to take it.
I actually got that from the
You guys
And
want to
popping in a rejury.
survival check.
It's going to take 2 more.
To avoid getting lost?
No,
Damn.
this is to
Damn
investigate
lords.
Potential foot tracks.
Okay, so that's just
16.
10.
11.
When you play a merfolk, you may tap or untap target permanent.
So you can identify about a half-dozen set of humanoid tracks
So
that
rough.
ran through this area and don't appear to have returned.
Was there one with, minus 2 feet?
That doesn't say, but I would assume that if that was in the
2?
group, that it
Wait.
was still there.
What? I already...
Just want to find it.
Why-
I'm missing toes.
Why'd you take
We
6?
don't know. It could be the messenger that
Oh, it would be
got
6, okay.
died in the by the ants, and then you couldn't recognize it because some of his other.
Oh, Sambo, are you stuck on mana?
Or a Gruto. That's another one.
We are not.
In a world with
hard
time.
dear wizard.
In
Another
a world
curse catcher.
where regenerate exists, I'm surprised there are still amputees.
Money for straws, man.
Tap or untap a permanent. You played a merfolk, tap down your land. Oh, that's rough.
If you're a cleric, why would you need compensation?
Poor shame.
If you're a cleric, why wouldn't you need compensation?
The gods demand money. Haven't you ever seen
Yeah.
the church?
Not the church is there,
The
right?
gods demand it.
If this was like the... If this was like...
How come preacher gotta have a nice house? How come preacher gotta drive a nice car? How come? I say, don't ask. That's right. Don't ask. Pass the plate around again.
Don't forget to pass it that actually buy $1 million house down in Florida.
How come pastor gotta have nice clothes?
Okay, so you guys continue into the jungle, and the
Watch out for those megalithic stones.
slopes downward slightly, and the
Angela Quill
foliage
sticker say
overhead
no.
gradually thins.
I learned Dwarven.
And the ravine
I'm sorry.
is over here, and numerous boulders scattered throughout the area attest to steady erosion. Some of the boulders bear strange carvings and are even hewn into rough pillars.
What are you?
But they jut at odd
What are you
angles
looking up? It's
out from the landscape and don't seem to be part of any surviving structure.
Sambo. What are you doing?
Nestled in the shadow of two such pillars is a shallow pit scraped out of the earth by some massive creature's claws. The nest contains several branches, the half-eaten body of a leather-clad humanoid, several broken shells, and several large intact eggs. In the trampled foliage near the nest lies the corpse of a massive bipedal dinosaur. Its tooth-lined maw agape and its hide pierced with a dozen crude javelins. But also here there are lizard folk.
If we take care of the dinosaur first, the lizard folk will probably be nice to us.
The dinosaur is dead.
Oh.
It's a body full of spears.
Pissed off mates show up here pretty soon.
Especially since one of the babies is now born.
So if these goobers can take out a dinosaur, what are we supposed to do? Lead on them?
Light them on fire. That's
That's
what
what
I
I plan
want
on
to do.
doing.
I mean,
Everyone
hold
run up
on,
and stab the
hold on.
dinosaur.
If the lizard folk can take care of a dinosaur, why are they still afraid of the dinosaurs? Because the dinosaurs is what
You know,
forcing them to leave.
Maybe this was a baby.
Yeah, these probably. What's the size of that dinosaur?
well, this one I think is huge or gargantuan.
Maybe it's still a baby. I mean, have you seen dinosaurs before?
I don't know. Let me ask the nearest one.
It's so big.
Boggles can't do much with 2 green mana. It's an unfortunate event that happened there. So, okay, red player gets the victory.
It looks like a dragon.
Bing.
Over here.
Dinosaurs are dragons.
Do you have knowledge nature?
They might be.
Slightly hidden from sight from these two.
What was the name of the
Ooh.
coke addict from the Chappelle show?
Dude,
I don't think he has.
I wonder why the dragon is a Teen Titans go.
Maybe.
So we don't know about me, Joe Rogan.
But
Ooh.
as you guys
Start
approach,
pitching your neck for a second.
Since they're ancestors, do you think dinosaurs taste like chicken?
You see it, right?
So are we close enough to for me to kind of determine if there's a leader in this group? This group of lizards?
Is there somebody with knives on their chest? Or scars?
These
on
all
their
look like
arms?
lizard people. These
yeah,
don't look like people.
these are the lizard folk, not the aspects.
Why did you say the child is?
And at this point, so the trail.
Tyrone
out.
Biggums.
You guys are approaching along here.
Tyrone.
This is actually not.
Wait, quick, scratch your neck.
I know, I told you to do that earlier.
These do fly. Coming up this direction.
So no.
So no. Yeah.
Oh, that's $5.
And as you are approaching, the make a perception.
All I got is tissues. You want a tissue?
You were having to have somebody keep on
Sorry, just distraction us. Let's leave the room.
Number 6.
I'm focused. What are you looking for in the APG?
We're just like, I'm just reading through some of this.
I wasn't talking
Anyone
about you, I
else?
was talking about Josh.
Perception.
Yeah.
Low. 21.
So you notice as you guys are getting close that one of the lizards is sniffing the air.
I'm just like putting my hands in my robe.
I'm going to sneak my way around.
This is where we want to roll initiative.
You and your stinky hands.
Shame on you, Josh.
Sometimes my hands are stinky.
It's not just me. Besides, I threw away my glove. So
It went through the
So it's-
glove.
as far as I know, it stayed on the glove. I don't have it.
Captain Stinky Hands.
How can you tell? Don't lizardmen stink like hell? Or am I thinking of trogs?
Yeah.
We were going down a branch that is faint,
All of the above.
that had a strong smell of cinnamon.
Ah.
So now our wizard
Now
smells like
anybody who
a
has a heal can attempt a heal check for some more information.
That would be these two.
Number 12.
B12?
13 for me.
You sunk my battle lizard.
19. So you can tell that the Tyrannosaur clearly died from the javelins, but you can tell that you can also see the mangled body of a human that was in the nest, and so this is an Aspis agent. Basically, you can tell that the javelins finished off the dinosaur, but that the Aspis had dealt damage to it prior to that.
Oh, they killed each other. It's mystery solved.
So,
Can we see if this guy is barefoot from you?
Israel. Initiative.
22.
Onside.
12.
Veritri. Tolschek.
12.
He's still
What's your
shuffling,
bonus?
Sambo. Why do you have a land now?
Kara.
18.
Eckerd.
17.
Arcanus.
24.
Lizards into their spots.
Well, I like to put the lizards in the spots already.
I want to make an elf named
Does
Ralph.
Kara have a bonus to initiative?
Oh, I have a +6, so.
Except it would be like R apostrophe
What is her
ALPH.
Dex?
If you make a
Her dex
halfling
is
barbarian that's
So you
designed
need
to
to
moralize,
roll off.
there's a feat you can get. I
Roll-
think it's
so
called
roll
taunt,
again,
besides small,
basically.
smaller, if they miss you, you can make a demoralizing check, which is the only way you can make a called shot to somebody's pride.
Roll the 20.
She'd be hot too.
You wait
What's your
till
name?
the 20
Ralph.
On a tiebreaker on initiative?
That reminds me of another. It's very inappropriate to name your character Jim the Barbarian, especially if he's the bard.
So,
Welcome to the
Arcanus.
group.
I don't see a problem with
You will be
that.
up first.
So can I see all these guys from where I am, or do I?
Yeah, you can catch.
Character I always loved to play was a halfling barbarian named Grar, who used a great axe.
Assumptions about their
So that'd be
specifics of
1d10.
the.
So I'm gonna pick the biggest one.
Drug it around everywhere.
Actually, there's a.
What is spontaneous immolation?
I point my finger at a creature, causing it to
look up the
spontaneously
butchering
burst
axe
into
if you have
flame.
time.
Takes
The
3d6
butchering
worth of
axe?
fire damage
Yeah.
and catches on fire.
Is there a saving throw?
There is DC 19 fortitude save for half damage.
Fortitude. Okay. And there's
You-
no touch
It
effect.
requires a
it's just
strength
It
check
is
of 19.
instantaneous.
So
Just
it does 3d6 points of damage.
Ow.
It is.
Lord of Atlantis on board. Lord of Atlantis in play.
Rolling a second level spell to.
But with no Aether Vial, he's gotta play fair.
So he is.
Put a land
18.
down. Please say you have a land,
How much
Sambo.
damage is it?
What are you doing?
11.
Ugh.
Well, he's something special. You can get a DC 19 save off of a second level spell.
Mm.
Lots of
spell focus.
Lots of evoker talents.
Spell focus.
Get him, Sambo. Get him. Just.
So which one are you pointing
I
at?
believe in
Whatever one's
you,
the
Sambo
biggest.
Baggins.
Yes, that would be this one.
I believe in you, Sambo.
A flaming. He's on
It's for
fire.
him.
He's on fire in a pile.
Let that be a lesson to the rest of you folks. You better run.
It's just like.
What? Did you see Frank just burst into flames? Holy shit.
Tonight, I believe in you, Sambo. Now he's got 4 mana.
So
That's a
you
lot of
take-
mana.
So you take a standard action to create the ball of fire, and then the next action you can throw it.
I hear those are great.
And the spell itself is in
Spreading
the core book.
Seas?
I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
just wondering. because-
Now you have an island.
That's because
Good
you
job,
have to
Sambo!
How did you get to 19?
And you draw a card.
Here, I've got.
But you can
Got-
still.
I have
You
a
can.
range, but I know exactly how these modules.
So
I've
much
got,
is there.
So what you can do is.
Freezing tattoo, spell focus.
So I need to make
concentration,
canopy
greater spell focus.
that attaches to the table.
You get the Parisian tattoo.
Something
Dude, I have
Like when
loaded
the other dinosaurs show up.
So how do you have
I'll figure it
5
out.
feet to second level?
I'm third.
Right.
Okay, it's 3rd level.
Once you finish
Right, so
off
that's
that last
2
one,
fold, you're like, oh,
one
good,
for
finally,
human.
take a breath. Nope.
Alertness is
You're still alive.
Yeah.
Alright.
Should I just mention?
More
Unless you know that is
lands.
like-
Oh, Sambo. Sambo.
He's answering his question. You're not helping.
I'm asking Josh.
You
Well, go
can.
over and ask him.
You can
No way
hold
you
your
can
action.
I
Here's
will
what
make
you
you a
can do.
man. Mr. Nice Guy, they call me.
Here's what you can do. Right?
I'm not gonna
You can hold your action and wait for all the listeners
Sambo
to get closer,
takes
and then position yourself so you can complete
3.
your burning hands,
Okay.
which will be doing 2d4 points of damage.
Pull my action. Yes.
Yeah. Feats,
I'm
greater
fine.
spell focus, spell
Oh,
focus, spell
mine's getting
specialization, Parisian
And I
tattoo,
even know.
trade spell.
There's
A little
See,
bit.
There's a traits tag to it.
It's not, I've got magical lineage fireball.
And it's spell specialization,
Again, why?
fireball,
Why does
He
my
gets
clock
spell focus
stop
for
there?
3, plus 2 spell, plus 3 feats.
which
You're not
is
supposed to
spell
stop.
focus for 3.
You are not
It
supposed
replaces
to stop.
flexible.
Exactly. For DFS.
Why?
That's like, okay.
Why?
But that's still
Min-max the hell out of this.
4.
It's
Okay.
a wizard. What else are you gonna do when you have 4 hit points, 11 points?
Minute, second. 53
Kara,
minutes.
You are up next.
9 extra zeros. Formats.
This Shield of Faith.
Timer.
Creature gains 2
Script.
plus 2 bonus AC. Is anybody gonna get up to these guys, bro?
I mean, I will.
It's a deflection bonus, right? Send it to somebody with the biggest armor class.
Right.
I have 21. What does everyone else have?
I got
14.
Oh, way lower.
Alright, cool. So I get to be the
11.
meat shield. So that would put my
What?
What you wanna?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do with
Okay.
my action.
So you go up.
I need to move up close enough that I can touch him.
Yep. And then
Is it
cast your
against certain things only, or is it in
No,
general?
it's just
What?
It's just a
AC bonus.
AC bonus.
It's a deflection AC bonus, which means I can still use my shield.
Correct. And then that will be the first of the Lizard Folksman turn.
Come at me, bro.
Was that?
He will charge the Barbarian.
Which will henceforth be known as mistake number 1.
Spells are
He
once
has
a day
AC
burn, right?
12.
Yes.
Okay, Eckert, it is your turn now. I am going to
Clear and study him.
Why?
Alright, that'd be my turn. Because I need to move
Yeah, I
action,
can
I can
change
use
any
standard
other.
action.
If I want to use that one again.
so much better later on. Pulse check.
I'm gonna go
There.
stealth and
and hide.
Okay.
Work my way towards the nest.
Disappear from
You
the
want to move your guy and then...
It's probably
Are you still a halfling?
no human.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. 13.
Okay. And
Why?
Ostag.
Okay,
Swing!
we're gonna try for the first level ability of the fire domain. We're gonna try and hit the one on the right with a firebolt. It's a ranged touch attack.
Your right or mine? This guy?
The one on the right is Ostag's.
I don't.
The one he's currently up against.
Timer mode.
Well,
This is a timer.
he's gonna have to walk forward in order to see it.
It's timer. Update.
Okay.
Okay. Shoot at the one on the right. Ranged touch attack.
Who on the right?
Why?
There's 3 of them.
Now it's not even counting.
The one that's farthest right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'd be taking a penalty through the range, so you can hit this one instead.
Alright,
Update.
I'll have to take the one I can see.
Refresh.
Well, the one that's closer within the range, because I think it's
I have no
only
idea.
30 minutes to range.
I don't know why the timer won't go down all the way.
Never mind.
That makes
That's
no
natural
friggin'
too.
sense.
Veritri.
Attempt to whack this thing in the face. Power attack? Yeah. You don't
That's
have-
okay.
What are your feet?
Sambo was stuck on 2 lands and 1 land.
Because I don't feel like losing fucking.
And there's not a whole lot
That's fair. Because
Man has a
that can be done
How
about
many
that.
times have they?
I'm the only person here with a will of 0 then.
That was rough. That was rough.
13 does not.
But
So we're having a missing match.
it is what it is. You'll get him next time, Sambo. I believe in you. I absolutely believe in you.
Something
Mr. Baggins!
Second fight in 1 turn. Okay. You'll move up to here and attack Eggard.
Alright, that's why I didn't use it.
Right. He has
Yes, I
AC
figured
10.
I'm like, okay, there's literally nothing I can do against this.
Right.
I'm not gonna
I
just
thought
stare
Sambo
at
would
it.
come back and, hey, there's Master Snow.
This guy
How'd the
moves
kid
up
do?
here and throw.
First game he got
a
stuck on 2
javelin
lands.
That just seems like enough.
Second, well, they were both green mana sources. Second game he had a,
delaying.
Choose something
he had a temple.
He can move
It stopped at like 33 again.
Can you
Or
set it at
35.
33?
here.
No.
and be able to
I mean,
cast
I would have to
and-
reset
and
it
hit me, but I don't care.
because, yeah. Because it's a countdown.
Right.
And there's no reason. I mean, I could reset it and then update it and then go back and just stop it, but I don't know why it's stopping.
It's weird.
I don't get it.
Specifically,
2 to 8.
I don't get it.
these two
But anyway, second game he did have a temple garden,
Is
but
that reflex
he had a scout. He had a scout. I saw. He had a scout, and he got a spider ember down on it, but it got spreading seized, and there was just nothing he could do. You needed more mana.
Yeah, what's your
What?
You
You
need
playing
more
Alex?
mana.
It'd be
Or is that? Or Zach? Okay. It's like
Zach.
I was hearing you describe Merfolk.
It was fun
You
for
have spell focus, so that's 1.
Well, I was able to take John and his Utron out, his Eldrazi-tron.
Oh, Utron?
Is the
Yep.
Ugh, Tron.
How much damage? 6?
Game 2, he chaliced me on turn 2.
So
So without blinking, I played my second black source and threw 2 of my Death Shadows right into the graveyard. And then I cast a fish on turn 3.
And
And
at the
then
top
I
of the
killed him
round,
with
that
it.
brings us to Arcanus.
Congratulations, you touched him burning.
No, you can touch him 15 feet away, Bernie.
He he's
I should just let you guys do your thing.
I feel like you should not fireball me.
I think you should magic
I don't have fireball yet.
Doesn't matter. It's
That would be
coming.
your next turn. Move away and magic missile.
Trollotron. Oh, it's
If you really
Minecraft.
don't want to get hit.
Let's I'm going to Wand of Magic
Let's see
Missiles
here.
in the middle.
Okay.
He said he's working on a Tronless Tron. It was called like Viridin or something like that.
The first
And
time I ran into a wizard with magic
he was
missile,
gonna
he
text
literally
me the
killed
name
soul
of it so I could take a look at it.
That is your turn now.
Is that Magic the Circle Jerking?
Yes.
What was everyone's 147th modern deck? That sounds like Magic the Circle Jerking.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Let's go with the middle one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go for the middle one there.
It's like this.
So you can either move up to him at
5
10,
color mill,
or
discard and land
charge
destruction.
him. Charge gives you +2 to attack, but -2 to your AC.
Let's see
for the rest
here.
of
Let's
the
go
round.
to contacts, and he is Tronless John or Tron John.
Add your attack
Message.
adjustment.
What was the name
Yeah, it's not a lot.
of
So
that
that will miss.
deck? But anyway, he says it's essentially like you ramp up into it and just play really big things, but living a Finnegan.
You're going to full attack on you.
But
I'm just staying in the back.
so you got there, so you're undefeated
I
tonight.
am
He has
undefeated.
11 with his mace.
How many we got?
He had 6
I
with
did
a
not
claw.
check the board.
Didn't
It
check the
looks
board.
probably in the
And-
mid-teens.
So probably 4 rounds.
Yeah, I would suspect a full 4.
That's cool.
So on
Camera
a,
needs to
It's
be
almost like it's a combo or
bumped
something.
like this
And
way
Eckert,
slightly
you are
next time you go out.
Yep. Because I studied that one, I'm going to take a 5 away.
so did you catch the tail end of the World Series last night?
Oh, I watched. I caught it. I turned. We were on our way home from the game, and I checked the score right after they tied it in the 9th.
Okay, I slept through the best part. It was it
was
was looking down.
glorious.
So in the 8th inning with the Astros batting, it was getting late. I'm like, I'm going to bed. And woke up and found out I missed one of the most epic back and forths ever.
Beautiful. It was like, hey, we scored 2. Hey, we scored 2. Well, we got 2 back. Well, we got 1 back.
That's a crappy stealth.
Hi.
Oh, dude.
I'm going to.
Let's hope they
Yes.
Well, I have your number saved, apparently.
Well, that's me.
Okay.
I don't know how many people do you talk to about decks.
Thousands.
I know,
He's
but
people who knows people.
he is people who know people. I know a guy who knows a guy.
I know a guy.
Who knows a guy?
B I D.
5,
Hang on.
10. That ought to be good enough.
V-I-D.
Oh.
O.
Oh,
Ran.
Perhaps I'll roll better than a 2 this
Ran.
time.
Vidoran.
Yes, hide behind the gnome.
What?
There's another one of Saffron Owl's concoctions.
Yeah. This is one that he did, but I'm changing all the way up.
Instant tech deck. That means he found it. Somebody went on an online, probably.
13 touches.
Okay, so ramp.
Can you bring that? Can you bring the web browser into your stream, or is that not
I
integratable?
might be
At
able
one point,
to.
our paladin had a homunculus.
Screen
Having
capture.
made 2.
And like what he did was he made.
Well, you can do a,
like, use
you can at least
trade,
screenshot it, I
have
guess.
the homunculus sit
That'll do.
and have a shield over him. That way he
Well, let me
can
get
hide
rid of that.
behind him and just go.
Whoops.
8 will miss.
Shut up.
I'm rolling good today.
You got this. When you delay
Screen cap.
and move your initiative.
You probably have to
Correct.
click and you probably have to do a.
Oh, probably.
So you could have not acted then and then acted at the top of this round, but that would have been
Maybe I should roll
the
some.
same.
Oh no, webpage. Here we go.
So this one
No,
here
or you just
will
put it in, I guess.
5 foot
That works.
step and delay his action until somebody is flanking with him. And immediately after him,
Cool.
Hot.
this guy will come in
That
to
is hot.
attack, and then
Double team.
they will both attack with their maces with a flanking.
Can't hide my money maker.
Right.
All right. So
Okay, one person hit.
AC 20
That hits.
and AC 4.
there
Or
it
six.
is.
6.
Wonder why.
Well, you're not taking a giant.
So this is just an actual ramp deck. Then.
For 8.
Searches, Steve's.
Guess what though?
I'm changing the way I'm building it. We're doing it a little bit, quite a bit different.
Guess what? We're also.
Well, I would hope so. What?
And that would be
I'm just using that as like a
Israel.
tempo.
Yeah, as the yeah the.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like, here, then magic.
There we go. Okay. Anyway.
Then missile is just 1d4+1, it's your bomb, so you're not on the 49 charges.
Really, it's
Which one are you shooting
it's
at?
Swedish.
The one that's way
Indian.
flanked.
Nobody really.
Well, it means
That one,
green, I
I'm
think.
about to flank this dude.
It's an energy drink in India.
Oh, is it?
That tastes horrible.
I'm waiting to flank
Well,
this
it's from
dude.
India, so
and
probably
it's an energy
it's
drink.
probably curry flavored.
Okay, I'm the one that's waiting to get flanked.
All right, this
No,
is.
the one not waiting
I'm
to get
sacrificing my beautiful
Oh, wait,
visage.
roll your damage.
There it is. Okay, there's the whole deck. So this is what Tron John is playing. What are you changing?
Alright, now we gotta move all the way around.
big
so I
one
can
was
position
getting rid of
myself.
old Gulamog for new Gulamog.
Okay, I can see that.
Arcanus.
I'm stealing that
You
one.
at the top of round 3.
Getting rid of
Hey, it's
combustible
an evil action. Bring good
Chaotic
for
neutral. I'll do
Really?
what I want.
yep.
Which one? What are you getting rid of?
Why?
No, it's not.
Magic missiles at
You're
Put my big
not a
mama
good
in there.
character.
What's your big mama?
No, Gear Hulk.
Alright,
Huh?
so we can steal
Big
from
Mama
each other.
Emerald.
Well, you can do that. You replace
Cozy.
Kozilek with him.
Good luck.
Dude, with these much mana costs, you do not want to give up combustible.
Yeah, you don't want to
You
go.
make them pay for that.
Yeah, if you want
What
to
do you
take,
mean that?
if you want to turn your 10 drop into a 15 drop, that's one thing. But you want to
Yeah.
take a 6 drop to 15, that's
That's
loose.
Now,
I'm telling you, man. You turn Kozilek into Emrakul, you keep combustible.
But see,
You owe him a
now the only problem with that
Oh
is
yeah, you do. That is actually
when it comes to doing the Summer's back,
I don't carry that kind
I don't
of
get
large.
the cast triggers.
Currency.
But
No.
yeah,
Alright.
With what?
Your jet
So-
is canceled. You
Summer-
can
I'm gonna go ahead and let him do an
Pack.
attack of opportunity against me.
Are you gonna attempt
The
to
pact?
acrobatic?
Summoning trap, you mean?
Oh, summoning trap?
Yeah.
It'd be more than half my movement, so I wouldn't be able to.
What about it?
See,
He
even with
has
that, like,
AC.
yeah, I get the trigger from combustible.
I'm at a 23 right now.
If it would be counter, you look at the top
Do you have precise strike?
7
Yeah, you
and
put it.
put one into play.
Right, it doesn't get cast, so.
Well, you don't get that from Emrakul either.
Yeah, which is fine.
I mean,
I don't care so much about the extra trigger.
the last pack down.
But you can cast the Gear Hulk.
yeah, you can cast a Gear Hulk.
That is.
I mean-
20.
Most of the
He
time,
will hit.
the double red,
See how
I'm not gonna have.
6 points of piercing.
I mean, I guess you
So
can cast
you
the summoning
drop
trap. Because I say the summoning trap's not going to be live on a counter for
Right.
most decks. There aren't there aren't a lot
I mean,
of
there's
counters
enough
for
ramp that if 6 is
Yeah, getting to 6 and casting
Yeah.
it's a thing.
Okay.
I like this whole half
put a creature card. Oh, Quicksilver. I didn't
Pokeball.
recognize it with the,
With the
new
wrong
art.
art.
Yeah, the Pokeball.
The wrong art.
Yeah, the
you
wrong
call
art.
it wrong.
I'm gonna use both arts.
I mean,
Okay,
that's
okay.
acceptable. That is acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using both, as long as you have at least one
Yeah.
correct.
I'm back to normal.
Okay, so it's Utopia Sprawl, Overgrowth. It's the Arbor Elf plan.
I wouldn't say normal.
Okay.
But you should probably want
So
But
I can see that. It's what other deck runs that? What that's the base of something else.
Panza.
Panza. Oh yeah, Panza. Okay.
yeah, but how many do you
Yeah, this is kind of like
Panza and Stompy, isn't it?
He's got 4 and
Doesn't Stompy run that too?
Stompy deck might.
Yeah, keep healing.
There's
But yeah, I mean Utopia Sprawl.
I'm at 8 out of 13.
That's gonna give you your double
It's gonna
red.
be a full no matter what.
But really, Quicksilver Amulet. I mean, yeah, you don't get the cast, but
No, but
No,
with
4.
Utopia
4, my
Sprawl,
mistake.
it's only gonna give me. Alright, I'm at 12 out of 13. I'm good if I put it on red.
Okay, who else is damaged?
no, but you Arbor Elf, and then you get 2 green, 2
Yeah.
red. You can also put it on a Stomping Ground.
Yeah,
And then you
or
also-
Cinder
Oh, that's
Blades.
true.
yeah, there's Cinderglades and
Let's-
your Mountain Stomping Ground and
To be fair, dinosaur eggs are right there. We just backtracking that home.
Wait, should,
heck it.
should we have somebody?
I mean, you got enough lands. It's
I'm surprised. That should be. When did this get posted? June. Yeah, that should be swapped out for the new one.
oh, that you both get a base.
Yeah, either you both get a basic or the one that is 4 mana destroy a land or a non-basic. Encroaching waste, I
Daddy
think.
dinosaur don't care.
I mean, if you're generating that much mana, that's a good way to go with that too. It's just like you don't have to wait for them to have 4 more. Just what?
6
He asked if Daddy
dinosaur
Dinosaur's coming back. I said Daddy Dinosaur's deadbeat.
How big are they?
He ain't coming back.
He has a deadbeat dino.
They're
He ain't got the hands to make it
We're
work.
gonna be like walking
bigger than.
But yeah, I mean, I can see this. It just
You guys wait.
It's what
not
is it
like
in
Monster
on
Hunter where you
though?
have to
Summoning
punch your back
trap?
and crawl your way back.
I like
Okay.
Because it's only 3 and 1. That's not a lot of
You wait for
build up. I mean, it
Well,
looks
you've
like
got-
it's all in on the amulet.
Well, you've got 4 Steves and 4 Searches.
Oh, Steve's, okay.
And a Cultivate. So you got prime time at 6. 6 to get you to 8 to get you to 10.
A potion of hide from animals. 2 tree feather tokens.
What tokens?
What do we got?
You got Eldrazi Charm. You got
And like javelins and
You got the.
lizard folk.
I don't want Dragust up there.
You got.
Morning stars and javelins.
I had enough of Dragust last week.
You have the land combo
Lizard
deck.
folk shields.
Land combo. Oh, Scape Shift.
No.
He said no because he hates your fantasy.
Good.
The blue one.
They,
What? It's
they, I mean, they
Green,
are
green, white, blue. You
shields.
set.
Oh, Nightfall.
Tokens are awesome. I already managed to kill
To the Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah. Then you tap them. Then you.
Yeah, Nightfall. Okay.
Tree feather.
It makes a foot diameter.
I don't know. This could be interesting. It's definitely a good step in the right direction away from Tron. So I applaud you for that. And if it works, but I'm telling you, don't give up the combustible.
See, the only thing is, like, usually the first way it goes in the trade. Like when you go to sideboarding.
We don't need to look for any.
That's
roads.
fine.
I mean, you have to have things in your deck that are things that come out for your sideboard stuff.
I won this
Whoever has the
one
better
of these
dexterity.
things. I would have ran a million coins, but I only won 300. How dumb is that?
Very dumb.
I got a 16 in
That's as dumb as playing Boggles without fetches.
But it's not.
The raise specialist.
That runs
So you guys
sideboarding out
depart.
lands.
Oh, who's carrying the eggs?
Oh, no, this is good. This is good.
How heavy?
Yeah, how
I know it needs more
Their weight is negligible.
Well, it's got the kitchen finks.
It's an honorary
No, it doesn't.
It is an honorary white.
That took out kitchen finks.
No, not you, not you. That was your elf deck anyway.
We're bringing in 6.
Or that was Ben's elf
It
deck.
gets broken.
No, kitchen.
You were running kitchen finks and bottles?
I don't know. Probably not.
No.
Say that seems
He's
incorrect.
3.
It's very incorrect. You play kitchen finks in the elf deck that you borrowed
Say if
from
Boggles
Ben.
is going
You
up to a
thought
3-drop,
kitchen
it should be
finks were
Geist.
elf. And we had to come out and tell you wrong.
I didn't think
That is.
they
Oh,
were.
that's old Kazi.
Put one there.
Very carefully.
Can I have those 3 or 4
Okay, you take the last one. Alright.
I mean,
So,
Alright, cool.
He's
a few
mean.
hundred yards from
if you're
the
gonna
back
swap
furnace,
Emrakul
the
in,
rain suddenly falls
he's what you
violently.
take out.
No birds, monkeys, or other jungle creatures are audible. A few heartbeats
Uh,
and bellowing roar
Nightfall?
through the ravine.
I think there's a Nightfall out there.
Small
That'd be
birds and
That's what I hear.
Oh,
and scatter as
Yeah,
quickly
that's
as
what
possible.
I don't want Tron. I don't want
A
Affinity.
series of great
I don't want
shut-in
Folk
cracks herald
again.
The downfall of
I
several trees
want.
in a second.
I don't want
No.
Storm.
Pierces the air.
Because I want a possibility of a game 3.
There are always possibilities of game 3.
I would do games.
That's because you suck at it.
Well,
You could
so you're not opposed to Storm. You want a bad Storm player.
Come on.
There's 8 rack? I want 8 rack.
That's Alex.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a coin, throw it at the dinosaur.
That's Alex?
Yep. Mr. Alex.
You'll find out later.
We can put Alex up.
its next target. So this is
Yeah, that's the picture.
8 rack.
Here's the picture of. That's an idea
Oh
of how
my
big
gosh,
it
look at
actually
this.
supposed to be.
This is Roblox and there's a Dragon Ball Z game. That's crazy.
There's a skin for everything.
They up.
Huh? Who is it versus? Oh, is it? Son of a!
I guess that means the round is up.
You can put bottles back up and I'll go to game 3 for ya.
Well, you're up. Go play.
Dad, I'm on camera again.
Okay.
I don't know. I see lots of
Refreshing the round.
lots.
Listen, we're gonna eat a
What? No, it's 8 rack versus Tron or
We can
Affinity.
make a really cool longsword out of
Who's
this
going
thing.
up?
It's 8 rack and Dragist.
Do you have like a PSP or a 3DS to play the older games?
I don't, but I did play the older games.
Okay. I used it. Freaking claw was at the SPH. It's worse on the 3DS because you have to use your finger for the movement.
So this is a chase scene. You are being chased by the gigantic dinosaur far too powerful.
That looks not like Draggist.
Right.
In direct combat.
These points are useless. Just throw them away.
And so as you are running, you know, scurrying through the jungle, and there are also chase, you know, comically you guys and them are all running from the same dinosaur. And, there are
be faster than the
there are
We just have to get faster.
there are
unless
obstacles along the way
no,
which you
I don't know
can,
who's
attempt
where.
to overcome in a couple
That
of different
looks like out.
different ways, or you can present a what do you call it?
We left the road.
A different.
We did plant the tree.
A different kind of.
Oh my! Come on.
What do you call it? You can try if you have a tactic that you think would work, it might be possible. So the first one, the rival agents flee in the face of the stampeding dinosaur heading straight towards you.
Trip attempt.
And it suggests that you can attempt a combat maneuver to knock them flat, or you can
that did not look like
get out of
Draggist.
the way with an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I'd rather do the acrobatics check.
Well, we need somebody to
can't
fall down,
fly.
so he'll have something.
Metalcraft.
You have the flight skill, but you don't have a spell that lets you fly.
No, CMP.
Oh, +4.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I can't just run for it.
We want to give this
You
guy
can,
something
but
to eat.
either way, you're either attempting acrobatics or combat.
All of
So we'll start over here.
We've got
14. 14.
rack.
Combat.
He's trying to trick the dude. One of the dudes.
16.
16.
Dino food.
Acrobatics of 13.
13.
19.
For what?
Isn't that right?
Are you trying to
For
trip
what?
someone, or are you trying to run away?
I'm trying to run away.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're doing acrobatics.
14 on acrobatics.
16 on acrobatics.
Metalcraft.
So you, as they're scurrying, you manage to, you had you had the 19. So you managed to, with some aid from your allies, positioning them, trip one of the aspis, and then you guys move and run ahead.
All right.
And watch in terror as the
Dinosaur.
dinosaur bends down and shreds the.
You mean watching Glee?
The aspis.
Let's go ahead and get rid of that victory.
Exactly.
He tripped.
went
He
for
tripped
trip.
that guy that just got eaten.
My CMP's 3, so.
And Cheaty Face is going to go over on Dragus' side.
Take the highest result and then convert the rest to assist. So next, as you're running, the dinosaur's thunderous rampage causes some rubble to fall in your path. So you can either go around with a survival check or shove it aside with a strength check, and you'll need to
Just
all
use the
attempt the same
dice.
check.
Survival.
Yeah,
I
survival.
did negative 2 on survival.
Damn it, Dragus.
We all
They are both terrible.
We have eliminating agents.
Yeah, they're both pretty bad because he's the only strength related person.
So survival.
Hey, that's.
Dropping his hand like Cheaty Face do.
9.
22.
Okay.
10.
What of that? Yeah, so that's 12.
15.
13.
We good.
You guys are good. You
That's
easily
a
find your way
Inquisition.
around.
Is it to avoid getting lost?
Well, it's just a
To
check.
avoid getting
It's to count as a success against the obstacles. Basically, you
I know. But I was
obstacles
going to
either
say,
count
if it's
as
to avoid getting lost, mine was a 24.
So
That's kind of the
All you got to do is get a bridge down, and he can get under a bridge. That's the hard. That's the worst part about. That's the worst part about Affinity. It can slip under a bridge, and it sucks.
The Tyrannosaur an opportunity to build up speed. You went around, slowed you down a bit, and she draws
and he's getting in.
Dropping the
You can either attempt to
I don't know.
do a stealth check to get off the road and hide, or make an attack to fend her off.
What is that?
Dropping the coin. Well, dropping the
What
coins
is
in this area
that?
will slow her down.
Is that a creature?
The tree leaf coins.
Tree, whatever coins.
Because
Must be a blocker. Must be something.
Tree. And since it's no longer a patch of grass, it will definitely.
Oh, smallpox. Gotcha.
Yes, I'd allow that to slow her down.
Smallpox. Thank you, guys. Finally, 1, 2, 3.
Your
1.
Whichever roll, then you attempt.
Okay.
2.
Let's get Cheaty Face on over
I have a
here.
+3 for stealth.
I got +7 for stealth.
Because nobody sees the Cheaty Face coming to say.
We're not stealthing.
Okay, that was
I
smallpox.
can rage and attack it.
There's an Inquisition.
Let me shoot it.
Can I study the dinosaur first?
I mean, you've kind of been studying it
Gonna
while we've been running.
cast
right?
it
You can
to
theoretically
take
start
3.
So
Okay.
it looks
That
like
gives me a +1. I definitely need that.
So you guys are going to attempt attack.
if you guys throw the
4.
coins, I
Is
have
it 4
scorching
damage? It must be 4. What's Galvanic
That
Blast?
would not even
So
tree.
you're just trying to. You're
It's
not
just
trying
an
to do
attack
damage.
roll.
You're just trying to.
I know, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you'd want to use your 0 levels.
Okay. I have a 1 magic missile.
Would a magic missile work?
Gav Blast. 2 damage.
Shoot in the face.
Metalcraft. Did he have
Once you make a
Metalcraft?
roll of some kind.
He must have had. No, he must not have had Metalcraft.
But
Okay,
1,
I'm
2.
calling
Oh, he did.
my trusty firebolt.
No, it's not. I don't know what's happening.
I presume if he's that close, it must be
21 plus the bonus of the trees.
Okay.
What did you roll?
16 plus 7.
That's a 13. I don't see what he's at. What is that? Is
I'm
that
in.
I smell like
15?
cinnamon. I'm not going to get around.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
Are you
I
gonna
think
make
that's
an attack?
15.
I rolled a natural 1.
It must have just been 2.
What was magic missile again?
Another
Magic
smallpox.
missile doesn't have a roll.
Gonna take
Can
them
use
creatures
one
out.
tornado as a level 0.
Oh,
attack,
he
so
goes
you wanna do
10.
that. Based
I don't
on
know.
Dex.
I'm just pretending right now like I know what's going on. I just like watching 8-rack work. It's fascinating.
Plus your dexterity.
Get in for 1 while you can. Lily. Lily.
Confirm.
I don't think that really matters.
Oh, let's see here.
You mean he wasted another 20?
I got a 12.
Isn't this a major event?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
It's
studying
one of
the
it's
target
the
vegetable.
kind of unique encounter.
Yeah, this is the main piece of
Remove.
this. When I'm
There's still
depends on what I didn't have to catch it.
Is it
Oh,
survival?
11.
Copy. Paste.
So,
New
you
source.
guys,
It's considered an attack roll though, and you're level 3, which means it should be 11 plus whatever the heck you want to do. You want to throw a rock.
Yeah, we all know how we feel about
you guys
Lily.
managed to blast at it and take a few swipes and back her up slightly.
I'm not dead.
And then get
12
back
to
ahead.
9.
Now a waterfall feeds a pool and streams that cut across a broad section of the ravine, and sharp-toothed fish
And rack
are
down.
leaping out of the water in anticipation of a meal. So you can either attempt to jump over with an acrobatics check, or
Moodavault,
swim
get in.
with a swim check.
My acrobatics check is better, but I could technically do swim too.
I'm doing acrobatics.
I'm doing acrobatics.
Absolutely screwed
Yep.
either way.
That's 12.
I got
14.
It's the
Why
highest,
is
and then
he-
everyone else is considered.
At 4.
Okay,
I got 20.
20.
So unfortunately, with that one, he would have to have sacked the Cheaty Face. So
So acrobatics is dexterity?
Based on dex.
Based on dex, right. So
and another smallpox, and that's game 1. Fantastic. Couldn't have happened to a better deck.
12 plus 1, 13.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. And I
Got a blue victory on the table now.
You guys all manage to leap across.
Let's see here.
Some of you end up falling.
Lily's
into
not on the
water,
table
and
right now.
your
We got to
friends,
reset our life totals back to
fish you out, and
20.
you're able
I mean,
to
I could make a swing
make
check
it
by
on. Yeah, it doesn't. It's all a group success story.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We made it. Get in my backpack.
So now you spot the
You guys did good.
Aspid's agents.
I have no idea what happened, but you
across
did
a
good.
deep pit by swinging on vines. You can either try to shoot the vines to slow your rivals down, or you can take a moment to find an easier path.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot the vine.
Why don't you just shoot the?
I'm on board with shooting the vines.
Why don't you just shoot the rivals on the vines?
How far we already fed one of them to a dinosaur.
Range?
We're committed now.
Yeah. Produce flame requires at least 2 actions.
You would
You
have
can
time
use-
to.
Well, you have a better time doing Scorching Ray because it's
Lots of
essentially-
sideboarding. Lots of
Yeah, it's just a-
sideboarding.
It's just a ranged touch attack.
So anybody who wants, you can make a ranged attack.
Done. Ready to go.
Attack a rock. Hey,
That's a natural 18.
that's a 9.
14.
18.
I got her addressed at 20.
Is there a
I'm
check for
actually
finding
nearby.
the other way around?
We already started shooting.
Yeah, we already started shooting. So 14,
21.
21, 18,
20.
20. So it's 4 8s and 21. So you guys easily clear that one. You shoot. A couple of you miss.
People
a
are
couple
trying to
of you
ruin.
hit. You blow up their vines and are able to get ahead of them. And as you do this, the Tyrannosaur again snatches up another and like just throws him into the air.
We're not doing war crimes.
Gosh,
stomps
Olmec's Temple games became deadly.
This is Team Rocket.
Legends of his temple.
All they wanted was your Pikachu.
Speak for yourself. I can't do anything behind and run away.
So now you've come to a spot of dense foliage.
Slide in.
And you can
Slide
either
in.
attempt
Slide
to
in.
go to
Slide
the
in.
spot with
Okay.
a knowledge nature check.
Whew, that's a thick
Or
deck.
squeeze through.
Did he take
with
anything
a
out?
Much more difficult
Escape artist
check.
Oh, now that knowledge nature
I got
right
plus
here.
1 escape artist.
Well, all right.
Knowledge Nate.
I
I'd
got
have to do
better
it.
escape artist than knowledge nature.
Okay, that's everybody can roll what they have.
Knowledge nature is
Not with that
turned
roll.
on.
In fact, this dice is going over here.
I got
That's a
13.
7.
13. Okay.
And
22.
All right.
Okay. Lots of shuffling going on. Lots of.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh.
we get to see 8 racket work finally. We saw Dragus lose on camera. That doesn't happen often. Oh, this is a good day.
11. Okay. So you had the 22 on knowledge. So you guys are starting into it. You're going. Some of you are squeezing, trying to get, and you kind of confer for a few seconds, and you find the spot through and make it to the other side, succeeding that one. So the ravine wall is just ahead, and the Aspis consortium agents burst from another stand of trees and race for the same set of handholds. One of the trees growing along the path bears a single glowing fruit.
Okay, lot of cuts there.
Oh, that.
are you sure?
Okay. Yes. So there's a single glowing fruit known as a kava sun pear. In order to retrieve the fruit, you would have to roll the check for this obstacle twice.
Pears are kind
and
of
take the lower
gamey
of your
and
results.
kind of gritty. Couldn't it be like a peach? Can it be a Cavasan peach?
Anything, even a pear. What are we rolling?
So for this, you can either attempt to sick the dino on them with a handle animal
Get
check,
there.
or
Look at all that
beat on
land.
them
Oh!
with an attack.
Whew.
I'm on the
You
attack.
kept all that
Yeah.
land. Well, I guess it's hard
I'm
to
rolling twice.
just.
I'm going after that guy.
Yeah, I am also going to roll twice.
should someone just tag some of us go for the pair?
Hey!
We have, I think we have to
That's
roll 2.
still a 19.
Do we have to roll 2 no matter what?
If you're going for the pair, then you have to roll
I'm
2
going
and
for
take
the
the
pair.
lowest.
19, 17.
I got 18, 13.
Yeah.
I got 15 on
Get there.
I got a
Whoa.
16 range touch attack.
25.
What was that?
That's 3 really good rolls.
So
What was that?
3 and a 20. So
Take the
take
3,
3, right?
but everybody else has succeeded enough. So those
I
who
am-
rolled twice can now attempt an acrobatics or a climb check to successfully snatch.
Thank
them.
you.
Nice.
Agile.
Wow, everything just went dark.
13.
Why do you have a vampire? Or is that a poison counter?
22.
18.
Oh, it's poison.
Yep. What am I rolling?
Dice are on fire.
Acrobatics or climb.
Oh.
It'd be strength or dex.
It's
That's the
poison.
fun with agile armor. I only get a
So,
-1.
as you guys are
with
doing
climb,
this,
and
you're
since
attacking the
that's
guys,
what-
you're climbing, and Eckert is the one who manages to jump up to the top of the tree and snatch the pair.
Good
Looking
work,
down-
Edgar.
We're
looking-
running
looking
from a
down
dinosaur.
And
And
we're
we're
all
like-
like, shiny!
So,
Why am I not the only person doing this?
Do I not have a
The
poison
cliff top is
counter?
just ahead, and the Tyrannosaur is right behind. You can either climb as fast as you can with a climb check, or attempt a strength or dexterity check to drop a big rock to stun her.
Is that a group check?
Yes.
That's a 22 on climb.
12.
Wait, are these
13 on climb.
What we do, or do we all have to
It looks like everybody is climbing.
I would attack.
I thought I had a poison counter.
Attack, but my
Wow.
dice roll was not worth mentioning.
No, run away is what
No,
I said.
no, what?
So apparently there's 3 poison in play, but now he's got a shrieking affliction out there.
Rock.
10.
I can throw a rock.
We can run it into somewhere we can throw a bigger rock.
4. Y'all should have just let me throw the goddamn rock.
Well, it's a strength or dex check, not.
Is this
Get
the
there.
same- is this the
5
same
poison.
wall?
Halfway there.
Is this
It's
the-
apparently a different.
Living
style.
on a prayer.
Of course.
Yeah. We just
So-
left the rope.
You easily escape,
Not the
and
three
the
gold
Tyrannosaur catches up to another Aspis agent and tears it to pieces.
Dredge.
At this point, I should have bought like a little
The,
hand puppet.
I don't know what that
So-
was.
Anybody with knowledge nature can attempt a roll.
I got you.
Ooh, excuse me.
All the knowledge?
24.
I don't want to.
28. Oh, these dice are
Hold
all
on, you're an investigator. You can add these.
Stuck
things
on
on.
1
So
mana. I
you
mean, that's
know
rough, but
that the cave
Why would you not?
Uh,
Because if it's a knowledge check you have ranks in, you can do it for free.
Yeah, well, it doesn't
It's a
matter.
DC 15 check.
You guys
We
blew it
made
apart.
So we didn't make it enough.
So the pair glows with a soft yellow light equivalent to that of a candle for 8 hours after being picked, and it if a creature eats the fruit as a full round action, it gives them the benefits of cure moderate wounds and neutralize poison. Caster level 7.
Damn.
it's up to 6 poison.
That's a really good pair.
Yes.
So it makes
That guy
that
Well, it's a creature kill.
No, not the Slayer got it.
Yeah,
So,
too bad I got it.
Smallpox.
Now I ain't getting shit.
At the outskirts of the
That's-
Curic village,
Oh, no, it
Ripley
wasn't a
possessions
smallpox,
lie
it's-
scattered about, as if they were dropped or tossed carelessly from the
Grrrr, mag
where
angler.
before Gripply's hurried around about the
That's a
village,
big zombie
now
fish.
none are to be found. Shouting
Big
in the
old
direction
zombie
of the
fish.
elder's hut carries
He's
through
looking to close it out
empty
before that
jungle.
poison can get him
Finding
taken
others,
care of.
Followed by the loud crash of something falling to the jungle floor.
Hopefully that was the dinosaur.
Okay, so a ladder crashes to the jungle floor as an Aspis agent knocked it down.
Apparently, I don't have the
Either,
poison counter on this
approach the
PC. I'm
center
sorry
along
about
the
that.
jungle floor, where you can climb into
I've let
trees
you down
and
yet
use
again.
the rope bridges.
But we're looking at a Gurmag angler. Big zombie fish.
Your other option is
Die.
Oh, replacing his herb with
Tree
herb.
houses are 20 feet off the.
It is legendary, so. Up that mountain down.
Acrobatics?
Just climb.
Just climb. Well, that's a 20.
1.
Must be nice. I got an adjusted 0.
I got an adjusted.
You rolled what?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Just okay.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
-1.
Get in there.
So,
Get there.
And you rolled 20, so you get to the top.
Ooh.
14, 19. You get
Fire
to
it
the
up.
top. You get to the top.
I missed it.
It was a DC 15.
Does he
So
have the
one
kill card? He
idiot
does have that
is
kill
at the
card. He
top
must have
in the
dredged
first
it again.
round, as the Astus Assortium are going to attack. And you, unfortunately, with your natural 1, have dropped or smushed the egg that you were carrying.
I'm unsurprised.
You're
It's a
down to
good
5.
thing you were the only person carrying 1 egg.
Hey, I have 1. It's in my bag.
okay. I think I'm the only one carrying 2.
Wait,
Wait, is anyone else carrying 2?
Alright.
Carrying eggs.
Pass the turn,
Okay,
okay.
so we have 5.
So he's
I've got a
looking
really
to
low
take out the fish, I think. Fish!
I have
Taking
a
5.
check of 2. So that justifies it.
That's a big fish swing. Big fishy! Big fishy! Oh, he's got the mana there. Tippity tap, untappity tap.
In the air.
So the
Come
tanks
on.
got
I know I said I wanted a
brilliant
game 3, but
great.
against
We should work with
Dragus.
that.
Okay, can I set this forest on fire?
No.
Start lighting huts on fire.
Yeah. We don't know how many enemies are in there.
Have your eggs.
But it's the Gripply village. It's where we're supposed to be.
So?
We need an amulet, therefore we need to find out.
They were described to me as battle toads.
I'm going to say.
Which means they're rad. You don't want to hurt something rad.
But they're also extremely difficult, so.
Only one of them. The arcade game and the crossover Double Dragon was
Don't be
alright.
in these tree houses, these southern tree houses, or I'm setting them on fire.
Give me a reason not to.
We want to play
Equipped up.
Okay.
So it's big. Are you gonna kill it?
That's their fault, not ours.
It's death if you don't do anything about it.
Or where the kids are playing with this.
And kill it.
That way.
You were coming in from this way.
Oh, from the tree.
So the people who climbed up are up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be on that.
Alright. Looks like a game match
No,
done
you would be on the ground if you did.
on
Yeah,
board
The bridge is
or.
right here on the ground.
No, that's a tree right there.
This is the.
No, it looks like he did. Oh, he attacked with 2 of them.
I'm just saying he's
Okay.
like sideways on the tree.
Alright.
There.
Dragus pulling it out.
We need something to represent a broken egg.
Oh, cancel. Okay.
It's a broken egg.
There you go.
Got red victory.
Broken egg is in my backpack.
Oh, that was
Oh, okay.
that was something.
Broken egg, it's in his back.
I'm not gonna say that was good. That was interesting. Is what that was.
In the middle.
So,
In the
Ugh.
middle of the complex.
We
Not
don't
in the
have
middle of the
anybody
group.
in here. No, nobody to chat.
Middle of the complex,
Nobody
requires
to
you
chat
have to get your
with.
gold.
yeah.
No one
What are my-
listening.
This is
Okay,
as far forward as we-
that's okay. I'm gonna start me up a Twitch channel, and that's where I'm gonna be too. I'm gonna be on both. I'm gonna do it both. Hey, y'all need
I'll
to.
follow you right now.
Y'all need to subscribe to YouTube Zone 521.
That requires
So you're
$5.
down with us?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
That requires $5 if it's Twitch.
Behind the rest.
So
No.
people who made the climb?
Well, can I borrow $5?
No, I have 17 cents to my name.
Yeah,
Well,
what's this?
That's me.
if I can borrow the 17 cents, I'll give you 17 cents for the sub.
Oh!
You're on the ground.
Yep.
So, who's this?
That's Eckert.
That's Leia.
Yeah, Yeah, that's me. I do the one further stop since I had the better climb.
So, in the air or on the ground?
On the
All right.
Supposedly
Game
above
3.
the ground.
Yeah. So the ground is down here.
Back up to 20.
Up here is the tree.
Oh, I wanted the game 3, so I got me a game 3.
Right here is the ladder, which if somebody goes and picks up, they can
Stand it up?
Yeah, stand it up and have an easier climb.
Yeah, but the dude up there is just going to kick it down again. Which is why I'm going to run up and just.
And it stopped at 3305 again.
There's people on the ground.
Do that. All you do one kit right here.
Hang out on the ground all day.
There's a dinosaur.
No.
Yeah, we got up and away.
Why
from
timer?
Dinosaurs out.
Why timer? Why
See, because I
do
thought the
you
dinosaur was
torment
still
me
chasing us, so I
such?
just threw Aspis Consortium people onto
Oh, I
the
just
floor.
want to
And then just got out, climbed
down
out,
and
get
just
everybody
kill
up.
the timer.
That would be.
They still get hurt.
I don't get
What's
it.
that?
I don't get it.
You can't.
It's a ward.
You can't actually see.
What?
that.
And the hotkey doesn't.
I don't know if it's here.
Shadowhound, so technically no.
Okay, wolf.
So that would be initiative.
I don't know.
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh. I don't know. I just don't know.
Yes,
I don't get it.
The time that we had a drinking contest in the game.
That's
and
because I failed
won
fortitude.
with a natural 20.
You rolled an 18 actually.
Oh, no, wait, it just 20.
Yeah, it was a 20. That's because I rolled a 3.
Don't go drinking against dwarves.
Oh, no.
It was a
it's
half.
terrible.
Okay. Arcanus.
24.
Barrett.
6.
Haggard.
18
And what's your bonus?
plus 6.
Plus 6.
So I need something other than blazing sound.
Barrett tree.
Oh,
Let's see.
nah. Oh, man, coming in hot.
Israel.
16.
What's your bonus? Oh wait, no, I'm higher.
Assad.
17.
Hey, you rolled higher than me.
And Tolstec.
12. Okay, who's this?
Me.
Let's go with the advanced search. Card name, Oracle text.
Yeah, I'm on the ground.
I gave you off the tree.
So, Arcanus, you will go first.
Unless a player.
Okay.
On the floor.
Let's
away
see.
from
It's gonna go
No, wait.
in modern.
Okay, fair.
There's only 2 people in there, or 3 people in the tree.
So,
Search.
Eckert, you are being shot at.
Unless a player has no cards in
I
hand.
don't think
Last
so.
minutes, so it would be gone. And she misses. Eckert, it's your turn.
Okay, cool.
Just a second, let me check. There's something special about when you're moving on the
Any
rope bridge.
player.
Climbed up and now it's going to be
Any player. That's a good one.
acrobatics checks for everyone.
Oh!
That is why we don't walk.
Quickly into an inquisition.
Okay, I'm going to just.
Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
Of course they don't.
Every time that you get past the set
Fighting on
The
the rope bridges with low railings can be dangerous.
Our chief weapon is
Creature
surprise.
who
Surprise.
takes damage, runs, or charges must make a DC 12 acrobatics check or
Brain
fall.
gorgers.
Oh.
If they run.
Oh, so this is
A
not
DC
like
12
one of those
acrobatics,
bridges
so
that has
don't roll a 3.
guardrail.
Gotcha.
So this is like not one of those bridges that has.
Well, I've already told you not to roll.
Could
That's his number.
play brain
So I'm going to
gorgers.
study target on him.
Lightning storm.
Normally you get a 30 foot, so if you were going to go more than that, you're going to have to make a check.
Oh no, not lightning storm.
5 feet per square, so
Wait,
it's
no,
not
no,
six
no,
feet.
I climbed up the tree on the top of
Every
it.
20 feet around.
And that's
Okay,
only if
yeah.
you're on rope bridges.
Sadly, I cannot charge at an
Maybe I'll go with Shiv and Wumpus. I mean, that doesn't seem very good, but... Oh, it's Lily. She's back. Guess how we think of her. Schmack. Lay that down right there. Right there. Dragon's putting up a bit more of a fight this time with different creatures, but...
Welcome back.
And smallpox. Oh no, Bantu's Last Reckoning. That's a quick way of clearing the board. Oh, and he's hellbent now. That is the folly of playing Affinity. You drop your hand and become very vulnerable.
He's looking at the book and everything.
He's looking at the book to see if he... No. Unless you have a +9 for the answer is no.
Yeah, we're going to attack Lily.
Wait.
And I took her up. Everybody discard a card. You didn't need that Galvanic Blast anyway. We're gonna...
Can we just start calling them the asshole consortium?
Can I magic missile the middle building?
You can.
Tick down Lily. Gotta keep her in check. She's just gonna run rampant on you. And the rack. Everybody discard.
Am I allowed to do that, Josh?
You didn't need that. Steel Overseer.
Yeah, magic missile can't be a job check.
No, I meant magic missile.
Rack you. 3 damage.
It's like 100 feet right around. So you can just go...
He's John Cena.
Okay.
Okay, last I checked, nobody made their stealth
10,
check, so we can all see.
15, 25, and 45 for 20.
That's gonna hurt.
Upstairs. I can go
That's
here,
gonna hurt.
and I can cast Bless.
Is that a ratchet bomb?
I think I can catch everybody except him. How
That might be a
important is that?
ratchet bomb.
Not
Thing is,
important.
I'm the on top.
She's not important.
I'm more important than you.
Tick, 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 tick.
Well, that's true. Good point. I'll be over here.
Because I'm going to be up
Is that
top
smallpox?
throwing everybody off the bridge.
No, it's a thought seize.
Not you.
What do you do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, good enough. Everybody's at +1 together.
Hey.
Israel.
It must have been the smallpox.
Magic missile.
Yeah, it was another smallpox, and he discarded the thought seize.
What? It's an automatic attack.
So,
It's just a D4.
1d4 +1. Who are you, magic missiling?
The dark.
the darkness. That's the correct answer.
The which one? The one with the bow.
The one on the bow, biting fly, like right where the ladder is shooting.
The one that is threatening us with a bow.
Threatening me with a bow.
4.
Okay.
Try
This
me.
one over here will shoot at the wizard.
Wait, which?
The one that just has magic missile.
8 rack.
AC
Ooh,
11.
I'm sitting back here.
almost
laughing.
seemingly in control.
Toll check.
Tick up the ratchet
I'm going to
bomb.
use that climbing kit to drop some rope and let people climb up here if they want to.
Tick up Lily, or tick down Lily.
Ladder over there.
Lose
Seems like
it.
a good idea.
Damn Ravagers.
How do you have
Pounds
14
in
AC?
play, or is
What's
that?
that?
Was he just on the map?
+3 on deck,
it's
+1.
8 rack in control.
That's what it is.
On your turn,
Damn
you have
lilies.
a perception check to spot it.
Damn
Right now, I
lilies.
can visibly see just
Ratchet.
that one on the ground,
Yes.
and the other 3 are in the air. Or
Correct.
2 of which you shot her in the air, and there's possible.
Right. Well, this guy threw.
Okay, so I know.
Coming at
She
Lily.
shot.
Yep.
Yes. There are 3
You
in
gonna
the
save
air.
her? No,
And
Lily
2
dead.
rounds.
Some sort of 4-legged creature sneaking around on the ground. Is this one over here?
Pass turn.
This one over here is going to.
One other thing. I'm specifically including
That cranial plating's not going to survive the ratchet bomb,
Okay.
Now ran away.
which is probably the idea. Lily's gone, so we can get rid of the
The
band
barbarian here
hammer.
is going to get shot at.
Ooh, Ebony Charm.
AC 8. Miss. 4 is this one down
Man, there's a lot of
Here,
people on that
who
initiative.
is going to shoot at Ostag. AC 22.
Ow!
Target opponent loses life. Remove up to 3
For
cards in
8
graveyard.
damage.
Ow!
Target creature cannot
Stop rolling 8s
block.
with them ranges.
Very
Block
true.
creatures. What'd you- That's not an Ebony Charm. What is that?
Can I seal this 5 HP?
Hey! There he is!
If he dies, it's so
How'd you do?
He can back off and heal.
Cool. 5 color. What?
We have a backup here. just in
That's not called Jund.
It's every other one is spent.
He had all 5 colors, but he only played Jund
5,
things.
10, 5, 10, 5.
But it's still not. It's not called Jund if it's 5 colors.
So then what do you call it?
Charge.
5 color crap.
There's a million here for charge.
It would probably. Actually, it would probably be.
He's a really nice guy, though.
Yeah, it's
On
fine.
the computer, when you plug in your charger and it charges the battery, that's the charge.
Listen, if you stick it in a
Oh.
microwave, it'll actually charge faster.
What's going on?
8 rack is such a beautiful thing to watch. I hate facing it. It's annoying as sin. But
I already moved, so I can't read.
I thought you wouldn't like that deck at all. There's not enough white.
well, I know there's not enough white, but it's just the whole sinisterness of it.
Reaction, turn on, reaction,
It's along the lines of Lantern, and I think that's why I like it so much. It's just so grindy, control-y, and so mean. Dragus is at 1.
That'll do all the adjustments.
Okay, if you're raging morale bonus,
Can he do it?
Yeah, it's a morale bonus.
then the bless doesn't
He's
work for
got
you.
3
Sorry.
cards in
No,
hand,
because
so he's got to strip
Bless is a
something.
bonus to attack and damage.
Yeah.
And the rage is a morale bonus to
Just
strength.
stat.
Unless
That's-
you're
that's
the
why
Unchained
I
Barbarian.
that's why I have a Scald with Flag Bearer,
Yeah.
because that is the
Pop the
ultimate
ratchet
fighting
bomb.
setup.
Nat 20.
Yep.
Nat 20 plus.
Got to get rid of
Roll
that.
confirm.
Confirm that.
Roll to
Confirm that.
confirm.
17.
13.
plus 10.
So that'll
plus
hit. So roll double damage.
4 plus.
What do you use?
14.
Man, did he stabilize at 1?
Masterwork Fountain.
Oh, that sucks.
1,
That sucks.
7,
Just do a pill bomb.
10.
Plus 14.
That's where the 4 siders are.
So
Come on.
you chop this
Smallpox.
In half.
Edge champion. Oh, that's rough.
You cut him in twain.
And that will bring us to Kara at the end of the round.
What do you got?
If so, you
What
only
you got?
+1 on them.
Come on.
Yeah.
How is healing?
If
Yeah.
I were to bless, does that give them another plus?
No.
No.
Does not.
Just gotta get.
Sure,
I'm
Oh.
cleric.
Yeah.
he's down on the ground. I
Oh,
can
it's
do
a
it
funeral
positive
charm. That's what
energy.
that is.
I'll,
Give you heal.
I will hit
Yeah.
You'll handle your own heal.
Discards a
charm?
card. Okay.
I need to close up to do something.
Get rid of the Gav Blast.
And move.
Right. Now I'm up.
Yep.
I'm on the
I'm
walkway.
asking you guys, can you give me a ride home?
We're not done yet.
So
I'm just asking. We get time when the game's over.
You don't have to sit in the back seat.
That's cool.
Alright.
Yeah.
yes. Can I move past him?
Yes, you can move through.
3 cards in hand. Oh, so
We
close.
close at 10.
Is that a Death Shadow?
Yeah.
That has no idea.
Okay.
Alright.
See, my phone's a piece of crap.
Use it.
It takes 5 minutes to get to Google itself.
Arca charging the -2 lasts until his
The-
next turn.
Correct. Until the start of your next
I will
action.
cast shield.
Okay.
Oh, he. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just further.
What happened?
I'm guessing Dragus lost that.
There's archers. I'm very fragile.
Because there
This one
wasn't
here
enough
will shoot
damage
at
presented
you
on the
now
board
that have moved
over
into
here.
The front.
The poison counter was not an issue.
AC 17.
I'm guessing he presented a discard card to. But the what's with the Death Shadow? I don't get that.
For 8 damage.
Jesus, those
Thank you, Meat Shield.
I'm calling this for Alex,
Okay.
who beat down Dragus in this match, and if I'm wrong, I don't care.
Wrong one.
Metalcraft lost.
8 rack, Metalcraft lost.
2, 3, 4.
That's all.
That's a good match though.
And I'm gonna
I mean, he got him on poison last game.
Okay.
Just he kept like 6 lands.
You'd have been happy watching my game, though.
Would I have? Did you win?
I did.
I would not have been happy watching your game.
I didn't win the run, though.
I still wouldn't have been
I
happy.
went with temples.
21 is okay. Alright, cool.
I had all 4 temples.
6.2.
That's just as bad.
4 temples,
Piercing,
a cavern, and 2 islands.
That's just as bad.
I never presented it.
It's still bad. Oh. Anyway, go back up to 20. Back up to 20. I think we got one more round. I think there's enough people that we actually have 4 rounds tonight.
I win this one, then I should place up in the top.
Are you undefeated?
No.
Huh?
I'm 2-1.
Okay.
No, but if I...
Well, you should be towards the top, yeah.
So, Ecker.
Get some packs. Get some something.
AC 18.
A little something.
No, some.
That's the fun of good.
How many people you got following you tonight?
Just me right now.
Oh, just you?
Just me right now.
Just you talking to yourself?
Yeah, just me talking to myself. That's okay. I get people on the replay.
I know. I'm gonna go home and then I'll watch it.
Yeah. Get those views up. Get those subs up. We got 11 subs. We're over 10% there. 11% there. Slaps for subs. You know what? I don't think y'all people remember what we're working towards here. Oh, let's see.
I told you, you need to make t-shirts. Slash for subs.
Remember,
Hold on.
if we get 100 subs,
Oh, I like that.
we gonna slap Ben side out. We gonna get him good.
25.
Right there. Look at that. Smack!
That's because he used spells.
I like that. That's pretty funny.
I had a feeling that John Cena account was coming through.
See, there's your t-shirt right there.
So you're gonna have to
No, but people would buy that shirt.
So you're not in melee combat.
Probably. I don't know.
Or just move.
I know 4 people that wear it.
Run behind
almost every day.
No,
Oh, I wear it.
would provoke if
You,
Yeah, you're right.
Danny, Sambo, and me. That's 4.
That's the same one?
That's your money.
3.
Let's get some text.
You just wandered something, didn't you? See what I mean? If someone used a lot of magic missiles, somebody's gonna kill Steve.
Only Becky probably wear it.
Becky probably would.
This one back here will fire at the barbarian.
I think you get 50 on once, right?
50 threatened critical.
On me.
Yeah, like 45 right now.
Okay.
For 21.
He's gonna kill
I thought you were a lot more than that.
Meat shield.
Not on the new
Bug
channel.
+2 thanks to.
14 damage.
Had to start over.
The plus
Oh,
1
man.
That's okay. Whoops.
Now, Bless doesn't go towards armor class.
No, it's just tactical.
I have 1 HP.
Does that count the bonus you get from
We'll
Constitution?
make that work.
Yes,
Okay.
that is counting everything. I have
Bullshit.
1 HP.
Crits with bows hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
What channel is this one under now?
I do the same.
This is Zone 521.
This is Panther here. So I am shooting
Oh,
down
I'm
at
already.
it.
You should already.
Yeah, you should already be subbed to it.
See, the problem is that you
So you're all all for one now.
Huh?
You're using everything for one now.
Yeah. Since it's me with my own stuff. I'm just gonna keep everything under one channel. That way, I'm not begging for subs on 2 channels and making it confusing. So everybody just sub to Zone 521. No, I'm not a glutton for punishment.
So this guy
So
back
what
here will
looks good
shoot
on that?
up at Eckerd.
What's that? Oh, it's green. Okay.
AC 21
Ooh, just exactly.
for 3 damage, and you'll need to make a acrobatics check.
Yeah, I did.
Let's do that.
It's pretty easy, but
It's 12.
Black
number
outline.
4 is the one that was
Thickest.
beheaded, so he's gone.
There we go.
Veritri.
We're only 89 subs to go.
Would back here be out of there?
Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors.
Yes, that's a yes.
I update the channel twice a week. That's not a whole lot. And if you don't want to see much of it, disable your notifications from me. Just sub.
And that guy's focusing on me.
Sub. Leave comments below. What kind of decks do you want to see on camera? If I can find them, I'll put them on.
I think you forgot somebody very important that you need to tell about this.
It's the,
Ben?
there's
No.
a cleric up here and
Who?
there's another one down
Your ex-girlfriend's dog.
My ex-girlfriend's dog.
Yeah, like you need to get them for subs.
Ex-girlfriend's dogs.
Or boyfriends.
Get them.
Or boyfriends.
I mean, if it works for Chicago voters,
How far can you move? 30.
get Chicago voters to sub.
If you do
Call your congressman and say, I want you to subscribe to Slap Ben Seidel. Look at him. He wants it.
If you do it right, you get Aaron Schock. He'll do anything for money.
I know he'll do anything for money. But unfortunately, he's not a public figure anymore.
People still know him.
Yeah.
Danny's best friend with him.
Well, I know Danny's best friends with him.
Eckerd, yourself,
Got there in 3, Bob.
Awesome.
J for pay.
89 more to go.
89 more to go.
Thank the nice referee.
Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors.
I would say that was Luke.
Tell everyone. Get everybody on board.
Tell the stranger at the mall.
Tell the stranger at the mall.
Give him a dollar.
Say, flag them down. It's like, hey, hey,
Arcanus.
are you subscribed? Subscribe. We're going to slap Ben Seidel.
I know you got a smartphone. Pull it out. Subscribe.
Right here. Get on it. Subscribe.
Mine's fairly dumb for a smartphone.
You can still subscribe.
You can still subscribe.
So if I make like 89
Well,
more
first
like
off,
YouTube
back
accounts,
off.
It works.
Let's 5 set that way.
seems like a good afternoon in the bathroom.
And it will burning.
I don't have a problem with that. I have no problems with that.
Never said they had to be real.
Make up a bunch of fake accounts.
I just need your subs. I want your subs.
You just need that number there.
We just need it there.
So if all 11 people made,
It's actually a really big check.
Yeah.
like
10,
9,
yeah, 9 accounts.
we get there.
We get there.
We
right
can get there.
Together, we can slap Ben Seidel.
He's just got to grow up to get to slap.
Oh, he will. He will. He's on board.
Yeah.
His wife will make
Okay.
it.
Yeah, she will.
And Eckerd.
I ran into her. I didn't know she worked at Target.
Yes.
This person?
She started there about a week ago.
She flagged me down and was like, I'm Ben's wife. It's like, oh, thank you for your support in slapping your husband. Anything
No,
to
this,
help.
no, no, if you look at it, it's,
Oh,
God,
What the heck?
actually have it printed out.
Oh, you went up there now?
I don't know. A-Rack was a blast to beat Dragons.
There's some, like,
It's
spots
awesome.
you could
I played
duck
against
and
the
take
Nightfall
cover
guy.
from other directions.
I beat him.
But pretty much.
It was a rough matchup. Went
Is that
3 games,
it,
Bob.
or do you have a?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Sounds interesting.
See? Okay, we got Storm and Nightfall.
Well, while I'm
It
moving
was
this wall,
multiple runs of mini storms.
Oh, what's out there?
Dagger right now?
Next round up, boys.
Oh,
Goodbye. We gotta go do trial.
Danzy.
20.
Yep.
For
John,
6 damage.
you're up there.
Right here, John.
But because you're on the platform, you don't have to make a acrobatics check.
Alright, we're going to have Tron John.
We'll back up.
You'll be back up there on camera again because I'm against John.
It's you against John?
Yeah.
We've got Madcap Mardu.
Yes!
Perfect.
You're being
It's
claw,
Nick and Danny.
claw.
Nick and Danny? Oh, and Danzy?
Yeah.
19
Which,
on the
okay.
right. Four damage and
Okay,
a
it looks like
CMB
Nick.
13.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds fantastic.
You are
Mad Cap
This happens every
Marty.
So then 18 and 9 to hit with the claws.
Never expected.
Does that include the fact that he's
And so that's plus 2 for you being
so hit miss.
20. That does D3 plus 3. So your hit
Oh,
points for
my
5
bro.
damage.
Is he still conscious?
He's level 3.
And Asta.
I can't hear you.
I'm level 3.
Right.
First off, take care of everybody. Take care of the dog.
It's a
Okay.
I'm going to climb the rope ladder,
Okay.
and then I can channel positive energy.
I don't know what Madcap Mardu is, but it sounds fantastic. I'm assuming it's a Madcap murderous. No, Madcap experiment.
That I am
Okay,
excluding the
okay.
It's like a white.
I can get behind
It's like a
this.
white mage in every.
I can get behind this.
Everyone assumes that I just want to.
Um,
They all act like
Let's see here. It is a Mardu.
Well, it's not my fault you're away from me.
So that means it gets the Mardu banner.
And Buddy hands that wolf.
Okay. In a way that does not hit the wizard on the ground in front of him.
Yes.
Yes. It's fine. Hit this way and
left
this way.
And over here we've got.
What's the DC?
It's 2d4 for.
She has 20 on her reflex.
Okay, so so 2d4.
2d4?
Yeah.
Wait, where's my?
Would you like to borrow one of mine?
No, I had one.
It's between your 20.
5.
So that'd be.
I better not have lost my storm that I put together. That would suck.
Here. So that one up there is going to shoot a bow at Eckerd. Threatened critical.
Okay.
But probably 10. So just a hit for 7 damage.
And it looks like we're already on 18 to
Apparently
17.
they did last Bullshit.
Let's see if this will stop it. 3305 again.
Fourth level fighter. He had
With fire breathing potion.
Yes. Shoot a regular arrow into the panther.
Okay.
That's what I said I'm going to do.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Let's see here. That's an AC 24.
That
Fell out of focus. That's unfortunate. I don't know what that
4
is.
points of damage.
Okay. This guy over here.
Wait, is bless is 1 extra, right?
So
One to
much
It's
glare.
not damage.
One to hit. He's gonna shoot at you.
Okay.
Because you speak.
AC 13.
I have 14.
So he misses. Veritri.
Ow! Everything hurts.
Is that smallpox? No.
Everything feels like hurt.
Charge to the shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whack it.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, whack it.
Now I can't. Now since you're right there, I can't burn your hands now.
Yeah, you don't need that gifts.
Not for that.
You never needed that gift.
One with the magic missile.
You can always match
Kara.
Yeah.
What's your health at?
7.
Sleight of hand.
Alright, so I
Move
Looks like a
close
snap
enough.
key.
move me close enough to hit him.
Oh, it was
Cure
land.
wounds, which should put me right up next to him.
Yep.
Oh, you're on the bridge?
Yeah, I'm up on the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I should be able to do cure light wounds.
With the
So
pin,
you can-
he's got the pin cup.
You can use. I think you have one memorized as Cure Light.
Yes.
Keep in mind that your other ones that you have memorized, you can switch.
That must be a thought seize.
Yep. So that's 1d8 plus 1.
Correct.
Good. Otherwise, I have to check my own potion.
Yep.
We have a bunch.
That's the first time I've rolled.
I know.
How about 8?
Peek.
Hey!
Hey, that's 1 round.
And then that will bring us around to Arcanus.
Okay.
And I can't stand up.
My
and
goodness,
5
this
steps.
is
You
This
cannot
is
stand
fascinating.
Crawling. Crawling would also put
shocking.
You can kick it.
Well, fine then. I'm gonna stand up and shot.
Or fetching. Not shocking. For a
So-
swamp.
What? I'm gonna
Swamp
I'm
it
gonna
up.
add mixture it to fire. 'cause I like fire.
Swamp it up.
Oh, you do admixture stuff?
15.
It's a hit.
Or no, I'm sorry, 12.
No.
Probably not. So it misses on the attack roll.
Okay.
In your face!
So much glare. I need to fix that. Just like before, I'm gonna fix the glare
That
problem
will
eventually.
miss for touch AC.
That's gonna come down tapped.
Eckerd.
He's gonna
Okay, so
opt.
Would it be to move?
And opt
Because, like, your pattern is off with
to the
actual
bottom
pattern.
and draw.
Like,
And that's 30.
30? Alright, I'll charge then. First off, yeah, okay. But
Lands.
now to attack, and that's. I
Tap.
use my good roll
Sleight of
attacks.
hand. Not gonna have many more of those left. To the hand to the bottom.
Luckily, it's not like a challenge where I take a minus to everyone else.
Brawl. Brawl.
Brawl.
Brawl.
You're right. So that'd be 17.
17?
Madcap.
Hey.
Madcap experiment.
5 points of piercing. Now I'm
Waited for the tap down.
Luckily.
This guy missed you.
Yep. Thank you.
There's that one bad
What's he
one.
gonna get? What's he gonna
It's
get?
the only one. Well, no. Never mind.
You will be big. 19. 8 or 17 to trip
Put
you.
that card in the battlefield. The rest of the money in the library in a random order. Deals damage equal to the number of cards revealed in
You
this
will
way.
take 7 damage.
I am at 1 HP.
Oh.
And tripped, right?
Oh no.
And burn.
And
Down.
16. 23.
Did
You will
he
take
not
4 damage.
How's
hit
the
for a
cat the hardest thing
ton?
at the board?
That's because it's actually an
I
animal.
blinked.
By claw.
Because it's actually an animal.
I
companion.
blinked.
Okay.
What
So
happened?
it's
So
it's
someone
part
around
of the
there
boss.
is useless because they have a pet.
No, he's pretty good too.
Rangers.
That makes sense.
Level 4 rangers.
Asag.
Random
well, my strategy is
order
failed.
deals
I
damage
go back down.
to the number of cards.
You know, I'm sure you could just channel positive energy and then move and you'd be fine. Because he's at like
I don't-
he's at -1. So
Channel
I'm at
positive,
1.
channel positive energy only works for 30 feet, and I'm 20 feet up.
I know, but you're not 10 feet away. You're 5 feet away, which means he just grazes it.
Well, I'm going to exclude the panther and channel positive energy.
Okay.
Everybody recover 2.
It's like a roller coaster.
Iskril.
Jesus Christ. 1 HP, 2 HP, 3 HP, 8 HP, 9 HP.
Okay. On the Panther,
Yeah.
seems like a good decision.
Go ahead and move.
I'm magic missile it.
Well, you can move and then magic missile.
Or you can magic missile and move either way.
So-
Go ahead and
I forget what.
D4 plus 1.
okay. And then you can reposition yourself however you want
No, away!
I mean, yeah.
Find something so I feel really not been included.
You got the.
intense spells.
I see you got the Platinum Empyrean, but
At least you're not getting old by a cat anymore.
Anymore.
You're like
Why?
bleeding profusely, running over to the cat and just like
to. So
bite you
this
through all
one
that
will
blood.
stab you, and as a move action, draw out a potion. Misses. Tolshik.
oh, damage equal to you. Oh, I'm a moron. Jesus. Sorry, I knew there was something there. I thought it dealt damage to your opponent equal to the revealed cards. Okay.
Sleep arrow on the.
Platinum Empyrean means your life total doesn't change when you experiment.
But it's cure body.
And I don't know what that thing is. What is
Do you
that
have
thing?
precise shot?
No.
15 will miss.
You heard an evil laugh in the distance.
Do I get that +1 from being at height though? I did not count that.
Spells,
16 will
creature.
still miss. It's AC 18.
Okay.
That's a creature. I just don't know what it is.
So,
This isn't.
Cleric, you will be
Stick
shot.
up, stick up.
You'll-
Oh, okay.
You're being
Alright.
shot.
This is game 1, so we gotta get rid of
AC 13.
these.
No.
My
Grazing
bad.
14, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Veritry.
I'm dead.
So Danzy's gotta
Roll
get storm
Constitution
count up
Goose.
to at
So make
least
sure you stabilize.
That will
28
provoke
or 27 or 13.
Roll low.
I don't know. He can do it because of that
11.
stupid remand trick.
Whack this. Attempt to whack this thing. Oh yeah.
Flanking.
Because I need a +10 now.
Can he stand up and also take a
I
5
do.
foot step?
He can't take a 5-foot step, but since he's already provoked, he can move and position himself there.
14 to hit.
14 will miss. Can you fucking now it's your turn, Kara.
Now it's me. I'm gonna stick up close behind him.
Okay.
Because he's gonna need it.
Yep.
Right up there.
I mean, to be fair,
Are you down still?
Alright.
I'm only 3 points down. You're perfectly fine. I'll tell you when to heal.
Okay.
There's not a correct answer.
Now I do have a sling.
So you can make an attack with your sling.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get up there. He's got it.
Standing over there. Is there a range limit on the sling? Probably
enough.
Okay.
Danzy pulls it out.
Bless still up, right?
The bless lasts 2 minutes from the time I cast it.
Okay.
This is the 4th round, so
wait a while. It has been less than, it's been like 20
it'll be
seconds.
up to like round 14 or 15.
You've been like this in 20 seconds.
13 will miss.
Good match, good match.
Argonauts. This is round 5.
I will 5-foot step back and. How bad does this thing look?
Do you have a melee touch attack at all?
14.
How bad
Still
does
think
it
it's a
look?
miss.
Yeah. Can I roll a check for that? Perception, something? Does it look bloody? Look like it's dying? Last breath? Last gasp?
No, she's not dying.
Okay,
She's taking
we're gonna scorching ray this thing.
Okay.
Oh, miss.
Okay. Eckerd.
I'm going to study the archer.
Can we just kill the stupid cat?
Bam! Yeah, no, that. Well,
Too bad it's not a cheetah.
sadly, I was away from a crit.
Remember that one time that I spontaneously combusted that one guy and he just died?
This 5 points of damage.
5.
Yeah. And I no longer have an attack penalty.
Well, you're the only one over there with 3 people.
Heavy sideboarding on
so
both sides.
He readies an action. He gonna drink potion.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you
can't
don't
drink
do? What do you maybe do? What do you?
The archer would have to take a
I mean,
step
if you're
back.
Danzy, what do you bring? What are you hoping to do? Because you can't go on the goblin plan unless you're going to get it down quick. But as soon as he has an Imperium,
Roll turn and
Hot damn, I'm ready to go.
press up on him.
25 seconds. Flopping around like a dead fish on the ground.
And
Now,
stop.
excellent.
Did he?
Oh,
he.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to rebuke his death.
As opposed to just cure light wounds, which will guarantee 0.
I get a D4 plus 1.
That'll get him to at least 0 as well.
Okay. Rebuke that's a level 0 spell too. So.
Recover 5 points.
Rebuke
death.
Get back up.
You will not die! You can only do it on people who are at negative. So, Israel.
Negative 2 HP.
2 HP. That's your turn.
Am I still on the ground, or does that?
You are still. You are awake, but you're still. You were on the ground
You
even
can
before
get up,
you
move, and
passed
get
out.
back down again.
That's pretty much where this is going.
At which point I will rebuke your death again. I can do it 7 times. Live it up.
4 damage to
Job security for you.
Some would say YOLO.
Listen, at this point,
I get 7 rebukes a day.
what do we say to the god of death?
So this one withdraws back, which
Listen,
triggers
that's
this guy's
going to be
prepared
yoga.
action to
You only
charge.
live
They're
100 times.
castling up there.
Acrobatics
That's quite the crowd.
Yeah, make that acrobatic.
You only live often.
You only live 8 times.
That's okay, you can roll 3s.
Did he roll off? Did he fall off?
He charged it with right past his arm. There's no rail right there. He ran right out the other side.
That dude ran around so he could charge up. And just
Tripping
tripping
out
off
in the air.
His range was
Kick for a
cocked
second
off, so
before
he tripped off.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently he
Falls off the bridge.
Falls to his death.
I don't know how they
Again.
can give this guy any freaking.
Listen, I have the best acrobatics in
damage from that.
It'd be like a D6 every 5
He fell 20-foot fall. He should be.
Tells me
knocked down.
Red sleeves on red sleeves on red sleeves on red sleeves.
Bull crap is just 4.
No,
I mean, it's a neat combo. It just relies. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to think.
Oh, the leader is too confident.
Storm is just rough.
So
Storm's very rough.
Remember not to yeah.
Because if you don't specify,
Be a move action to climb down the rope ladder.
correct. Or part of a move action.
Everybody's second guessing their decision to go upstairs now, huh?
Now he hit him. We've got
They're good climbing
Those two
We can't
versus
hit
the
him.
world.
We're 20 feet away from him.
All right, here we go.
I can use my sling now. I can around.
Are they keeping? Are you mulliganing? Is it
point.
good enough? Danzy's not
that's
keeping.
okay. As long as you don't roll a 3, that's fine.
Danzy can't believe those
Only
7.
the
Those
bad
7's
guys
just
roll
not good
threes.
enough. I wouldn't keep them either, dude.
It's okay. You 5 guys keep dealing with that wolf over there. We got the other 3 guys here, just the 2 of us.
If I'm not back by
That thing has.
We are 3 minutes away to probably a stop timer, so
You can go down the run.
if it does stop at 35, I'm going to try to remember it this time, and if it does, I'm going to set a timer for 35 minutes. I'm so upset with this timer.
3 is this guy back here.
You realize
He's going
his
to
boss
shoot at you.
Oh,
Shooting at
oh,
me.
okay. Oh, keep going.
15.
Keep going.
Pretty sure that's a hit.
Oh, they both mulliganed.
4, 5.
Oh,
Hey, you didn't roll 8.
Danzy choosing to keep it.
Very
Or
true.
Danzy choosing to
Let him use the wand.
Remember that
push
time
the
I was
mulligan.
Like, hey, let me use the wand, and you're like,
I got
Alright.
7 of these. We'll never run out.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, the
Okay.
problem isn't that you have.
Do you want to
enough,
keep
it's
that?
just
Do you
that we're
want to
too
draw
far
that? I'm
away.
going to take those 6 and those 6, and I'm going to look at them, and I'm going to see.
Get up
No,
and move 5 feet.
probably
One
not
action
either.
you can
Throw it
attack,
back. Go to 5.
Which is probably all you have right
That's
now.
all I have.
Was.
So it's what, 6 or 7?
Let's hope you hit.
Although I'm not raging.
All right. Are these
And
6
you're
good?
fatigued.
Can you win with these
I guess
6?
fatigued if I was
Are you
not
throwing it back for
Whenever you
5?
end rage,
Should you have kept the
The number
7?
of rounds equal to double the amount of rank once you raise.
And we
The
start.
rest of your life, whichever comes first.
Nope.
You put it on a roll of 3.
I don't know what land that is.
Where's your health at? You're still good?
15. I'm good.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna
No, you're right.
throw my
Hold,
sling again.
hold action until I
Use my
move.
sling again on him.
Last week on this guy down here.
Yep.
Okay.
Danzy's fetching out some action.
14.
14 will miss.
we're getting killed by a cat.
Did you change your +1?
Oh, hey.
15. 16. Arcanus.
Yay!
You don't get any bonuses?
Shocking grasp.
I don't have any left.
What's your dex modifier?
Floating disc.
All right.
Featherfall.
Wow.
The only thing I have left
Base attack
is
plus 0.
5 foot step.
Now now Nick's doing some fetching.
Just Dex 10.
And I actually have intense spells.
He's
so
gonna
something
shock
I
himself
did
down to
once,
17
all
as
my
well.
spells. 3.
Okay. No. Eckerd.
Hey.
Hey.
Sadly, that is too far. I'm gonna have to charge and make that risky. I'm good.
Dude, Sparta him. Right off the edge.
Oh, crap, you're right.
And the cut. And
No.
that's faithless looting.
Unless his CMD happens to be 5. No.
Hey, look, he's coming over to shoot at us now. Are you feel better?
He's gonna stab me in the butt, and I'm gonna die.
Gonna go.
Unburial rites and something else into the graveyard.
AC 22.
You seriously killing me again?
5 damage.
God damn! Got him!
Are you down?
help you. Stop dropping.
You said you could do it
And
7
we're thought
times.
seizing.
Well, you're not
I've never, ever actually used it all 7 times.
What do you take? What do you take?
Well, my friend today may be that
Do you
day.
take the thing with all the glare on it, or do you take the other thing with all the glare on it?
Yeah.
3,
Recover 2.
I'm at 0.
So you're staggered.
Which means you can either move or
That's
stay.
his turn now. Do you want to roll this?
Gonna take
right.
that one.
Take 3 points of force damage.
Whatever it is. It looks like a Seaman Visions.
Jesus Christ, I just saw that health bar. It's gonna be a while.
We have an army of stuff.
I just rolled for you.
I literally just did.
Is your mom mad at you?
No, I just needed to ask
Alright.
if I had to pick up my sister.
22.
Yes.
So that's a threatened critical.
Oh, Jesus.
Does not critical.
There's the Seaman Visions.
8 damage.
Now would be a good time to step in.
Looks like bottom, maybe top bottom. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Pulse check.
You missed some funny conversations. I never thought I'd have to remember that all 7 times.
Okay.
Yeah. The planes.
Will you rebuke that?
He's on his second turn soon.
18 will.
Sorry, 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. 6
Faith
points.
was looting.
I am wondering, who's the lowest HP right now?
I'm at 0.
No,
Let him have it.
At the start, like.
So you're getting shot.
Yeah, I am.
I know.
17?
That's why.
Yep,
That's why
that's
it's
it.
smart to have magic missiles.
For
You can be
1
far
damage.
away.
Why can't I get hit for 1 damage?
Well,
Very
if
true.
you want to, you do
Now
that.
your turn.
So you can either move.
Just.
Hey, the timer didn't
get
stop
up
it.
5 foot step.
30.
I give
I
up.
just
I'm
looked
going
up and
home.
it stopped. Alright, so
Move me up.
let's go to
Okay.
As I can get there.
You're late.
text, edit script.
Where are you at?
7.
That's down.
That's down. Well, I'm from 18, so it's minus 11.
30.
Okay,
So you're like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Two.
do it.
Or you could take a.
Update.
I might as well burn this less off as a cure.
No,
Okay.
no,
Less active.
Yeah. I was going to say.
I
you
don't
can use,
know.
you can
Why?
use a,
Why? Okay. Faith was looting. Set up.
Try to feed it to you. Yeah, probably do a bad dexterity and choke you to death or shove it through your eye.
Well, since my head's hung back, I will be attacked.
The juices get in your eye.
Got some Seaman Visions going
Why
on.
not? Alright.
And now
Arcanist.
5 foot step back.
Okay,
gonna
you
go-
are
How long we
under
do
the rope
this?
bridge.
And I will match it. 5.
top.
You drop.
Must like what he saw.
Oh, I thought.
Victory is mine!
See, I read that as 26
Don't see
health
that.
points less.
Draw.
Simultaneous.
Don't lose the storm again. Do not lose the storm
How many rounds
again.
is this? How many?
This
How
is
long?
Hey, that's a scratch.
Okay.
That's 16 plus 7. That's definitely enough. Hey, 12 points of damage.
Hey!
Now what do I do?
Two left.
Oh, 2 left. Okay.
What are you doing? Come on.
No!
I get to make an attack of opportunity. See?
No.
No.
You
Okay.
move
Not unless you got 10 foot reach.
Hey, it's cool if you go unconscious. You can
Mana?
Right? For sure.
How many have you used?
Death buddy.
17
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
for 7 damage.
That's gonna put me under.
All right.
How many we at? 3?
Last time.
But that's 3.
Come on. Do something. You got it.
I rebuke that!
Pass his turn. Nick's up. Come on, Nick.
See what you started?
Recover 4.
That puts me at 1.
Viscero, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to magic missile the one that just took him out and
Okay.
before he got rebuked.
It's going to get countered.
Well, if you do that, I
Or
hope you use all
remanded.
7 of them.
I get the feeling you'll get to use all 7 of them.
And he's going to pass turn. And Danzy's going to crack
Can I magic missile?
all the way down.
Just so you can repeat it.
All the way down.
So that would be evil, and that's against the society.
There's
Yeah,
no
society
player
won't be
versus player
laughing.
combat in society.
I meant to hit the room.
I
I mean, you can throw a splash weapon and get lucky.
Make
All right.
an attack of opportunity against me.
There we go.
Well, just about everything's going to do that. So I might as well cure some wounds doing it. Alright. Cure light wounds on myself. That's a.
There's a goblin. Gets pushed immediately.
It's a potion?
It's a potion.
Okay.
Do you have anything
So
up?
he
In
has
response, he's going to try to storm up a little bit.
21 to hit you.
He's going to hit me.
Alright. So storm count is on 2.
8.
8.
Gets red mana, storm count to 3.
Call it a draw.
Does this interfere
Now
with his
you know how
ability to
I
drink the
feel,
potion?
Right?
Storm count goes to
I'll be
4.
nice and say it does not.
Manamorphose. Manamorphose. Storm count goes to 5.
So
Net
you
zero.
will be shot at from this archer.
Draws his card.
Uh,
Did you whiff?
Nope, I'm a 16.
Did you whiff?
very tricky.
I don't think.
Go get it!
Go get No! The barbarian's crying.
So are you stunned the entirety of being at 0 health?
You're staggered.
Staggered, I mean.
Yes, until you get up. So staggered, you can take a move action or a
He whiffed.
standard
Yeah,
action.
what do you do?
He's hiding behind the gnome.
I mean,
Hide behind the guy that can magic missile.
I can't do anything
Yes.
else.
Don't hide behind
That's
the cleric.
Hold. Is there any way down from where
He's
we're
gonna
at?
have to use the rest of his reviews.
Not really, but I'm gonna be
Yeah,
taking
this is
contact.
there's a tree here, so you could climb down the tree
Wait,
with a
is that
climb
rope?
check.
Is that rope that you put down?
You
and
put
the
it down
goblin
over here.
dies,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could
and
climb
he
down
goes
with a climb
for.
Or just keep spot.
I don't know what that
Firing
is.
arrows at that guy.
Is that what you're gonna do? Okay.
We did grab, or is
I
it?
got 1.
I'll fire my
Oh,
sling.
fact or fiction?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I need a cure light.
Oh, it's the other fact or fiction.
Yeah, 11 plus whatever.
So
It's
Artemis.
Magic missile the rogue.
Okay. He's a hunter, actually.
Whatever.
Yo,
Five.
does he have to spell lead blades? 'Cause that's like the best
You're just
spell
gonna
in the
ping
world.
him to death
No.
with magic missile.
And he's
Yes,
gonna
that's
do
pretty
it
much
again.
I don't have any spells.
Question?
Eckerd.
Well, I'm gonna go prone, take out a potion, and drink it.
Okay.
Guys.
Because he's gonna be using range stuff, and that's gonna be really good on me.
If you,
Hey!
if you guys can hold on another 6 or 7 rounds, I've got 6 rebuke deaths. I can come up, we'll go over there.
How many do you even have left now?
Why won't you
Step
die?
up and attack you twice.
That's not very
He's
nice.
gonna have to use it on himself, though.
Yes.
So.
12 and 14.
I'm not impressed.
Two very bad rolls.
He's
Azog, it's your turn.
Okay, are you still under?
I'm at 1.
Oh, I get it.
He's at 0.
I can't rebuke that.
He's at 0.
Okay, I proceed to, well, that's true, I'm channeling positive energy, that doesn't trigger. I can stand right there. I'm gonna take the 5-foot step anyway, and I'm gonna channel positive energy.
You're gonna exclude the bad guys.
I'm gonna
Truth
exclude
or
the bad guy.
tail? That's what that is.
Truth
Truth or
Everybody got cover
tail.
6.
Reveal top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. An opponent chooses one of those piles. Put it into your hand in the other. Reveal them this way in the bottom of your library menu.
Guys,
Hey, I can bring
I got you.
He's doing the worm.
Hey, I can put in his right now.
Are we still
I'll
on?
take him out.
And then he'll fall down.
There's a Seaman
No,
Vision.
he's
I'm gonna
hiding, he's hiding
provoke.
behind
Yeah.
Nope, he got an
Oh,
untap.
true, he is.
Okay. So he whiffed on that Storm Blast.
yes! He lives!
Alright.
Ah,
Didn't
shucks,
get what he needed to finish off the game,
Not this time.
giving
Alright.
Madcap Mardu Nick. a chance to come back and go to a game 3, that would be amazing.
Will hit.
3 points.
Still up.
Looks like he went top bottom. Again, I blinked and I missed it. I missed.
And Asta, he will shoot at you. AC 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
For 7 damage.
Ow!
Now brawl.
Very
And he
free.
just scoops to brawl.
He only has 6 left.
Damn.
Wait, can he rebuke his own?
Well,
No.
that's 4 rounds, everybody.
No, because he's passed out.
We saw Danzy win.
So he doesn't have
We saw Master Snow win.
There's no auto hypnosis.
We saw Sambo Baggins, unfortunately, did not win.
Not just society, but Pathfinder.
That's a sad note. We saw 8-Rack take down Dragist.
See him now?
It's always a good thing.
He's got full cover.
Bam!
Can't see him from there.
But,
So we're gonna need to climb down.
yeah, we did good.
Alright.
Not too bad.
And that's
So,
Climb check.
I think this was a good game. You know, we got 4 rounds.
Strength.
I don't know who won. Probably Danzy, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who won the evening because you're all winners out there.
You could take
Get to spend this evening with me. Your lovable head in a box, Evil Bob.
Yes, have the healer slowly walk.
Remember,
I'm not so sure.
there won't be Tuesday Modern from the zone, but Master Snow and I might be doing some online magic. While we watch him flounder around a little bit for a few matches. I don't have a problem with that. Let me know if you guys have a problem with that below. If you do, let me know about it. And afterwards, we'll figure out if it was a good idea or not. That's Halloween. That's why we're not having Tuesday Modern at the Zone, because a lot of people have kids and they're going to take them trick or treating, or just are doing things on their own, so they're not going to be there.
19.
But that being said, good matches tonight, all around, good showing. We're starting to get back into more people being here. Better decks on the horizon, I hope. Less Tron, less Derp Shadow. But yeah, that's a move in the right direction. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Tune in next Thursday for another ban hammering. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It'll be something silly, I'm sure.
Everybody recover 5.
But we're gonna call this a night, and you have a good night, a good evening. Have a good week off. Come back Tuesday if you want, maybe. Come back Thursday, definitely.
Actually, drop him.
See what I mean?
I'm sorry.
And this is Evil Bob reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve.
He's still up, but he's looking
See ya.
very